Are we live yet? I didn't even post them on the TikTok. I didn't post them on it. All right, we'll wait till people get in here, and I'll probably have to go over this a couple of times, but we're going to do some stuff a little bit different, and give them a few minutes to get in here, and may not be anybody in here till 7 or 7:30. We start a little bit earlier nowadays, trying to get through some of this stuff. I posted some stuff, and it didn't, the writing stuff that I put on there with them didn't go on. I don't know why on Facebook. I didn't do this part on TikTok, just on one of the platforms on Facebook. But anyway, that being said, um, we've got 10 pieces. Esther's out and about and not going to be here. Got 10 pieces right here to start with that we're going to go over real quick, and I'll go over them a couple of times. These are all, I'm not going to give anybody a price. I'm just going to throw these out there at a bid, and anybody can bid on them at any time. I'm going to do. I'm going to do it twice. I'm going to run through these things twice. These 10 of these. The bid, you can bid anything you want to on any one of them. There's 10 of the bid pieces, and whoever is ahead at the end, right before we end the live show, we will just we'll say, all right, whoever's ahead on the bids is the ones that bought it, and then we'll let everybody know right afterwards. But anyway, that being said, there's 10 pieces. We're just going to change it up and do different things at different times. I'll go through these, and then I'll go over the round table stuff, and then we'll get started. We'll get started going through a bunch of 10s and 20s and 30s and 50s and 35s, and some stuff we had last time. Sometimes we didn't. Some stuff we didn't get through, and a lot of these pieces were really, really good that we skipped over, and some different things. So we'll work on some of that. Anyway, so I'm going to run through this pretty quick. Once we really get started, we're gonna run through. I got a bunch of different stuff to cover. Probably not going to be here too awful long, but we'll stay as long as anybody wants to. Probably we'll stay for a long time. So first thing I'm going to do is run through some of this bid stuff, and then like I said, we'll show and talk about the round table and how we're going to do that. We'll probably do it in reverse. I may add stuff to it first. The round table is always $1,000, and I'll go over that in just a little while. All right, as soon as we go through these bid things, and then just giving people a minute or two to get in here. What time is it, Wade, and how many people we got people in here yet? And all right, we got just a few people in here. Do what? All right, so we're going to go over it, and like I said, we will go over it about halfway through the show again, so you early people will have a little bit of an advantage on some of this stuff, but I'm going to go over it real quick, and then once we get started, I'm going to blaze through a lot of this stuff pretty quick. All right, this is number one on here. This is bid number one, not number one on the sales stuff. This will be the way that I'm going to do this is, no matter what, it doesn't matter if this stuff sells for 1 penny a piece. Whoever's the high bidder at the end of this show is the one that will own each one of these top 10, these first 10 pieces, the bid pieces. And I'm just going to run through them. This is just something for fun and all of that stuff. So there's some nice pieces in here, and these are some good colored pieces. This is bid number one, and you can bid whatever you want to on it. I'm going to run through them pretty quick, and then we'll show the round table and get started. And we're going to fly through some stuff. This piece right here is bid number two. I mean, it's got some good color on it, and it will stand up on its side. It'll display. It's got some good tips on it, but there's a lot of rock on this thing, a lot of sandstone and quartz together. It displays, it's pretty, I guess. It's got some good color on it. I don't know, the color's not really showing at the camera. I may have to pick the camera up or turn it over on its side so that this color will show off on it, but there's the colors on top of it, and when it's displayed like that. But the colors, the colors right there, most of it, not all. It's not completely covered in color, but it's got color on the tips of the points and all that. That's bid number two. It's a pretty big piece. That's probably a 4 or 5 pound piece. I don't know, probably not that much. It's probably a 2 pound piece. I don't know what I'm thinking. All right, bid number 3. This one is, the tip on this piece right here is flaked off, and this one's got some iron and stuff in it. It's kind of a regrown tip, but it is a pretty piece. The color on it is spectacular. There's some other tips and points in there that are clear on the bottom side of it. That one's got spectacular color. Got some iron manganese beads. Some of those manganese beads have quartz growing into them, and they're pretty cool. Some of them are growing into the points on some of these pieces, but the color is spectacular. That one's bid number 3. You can bid anything you want to on any of those. Just in other words, just say, I want to offer, bid, I want to bid this much on whatever number. This one, you can see how these points are, and a lot of times we're getting the blame for these when we're cleaning them up if they don't have the color on them and we run them through right now, but that has pretty much gone away. And like I said, now this one's got a flaked off point. There was a point missing right here. You can see how clear it was, how clear they are, but the color on this is spectacular. That being said, we're about to get out of the, well, I think we're getting out of the part where the rehealed and the regrowth and all that stuff. And to my surprise, the color seems to be staying. So we'll have some big, but it's mostly big pieces. This is bid number 4, bid piece number 4. And got some clear pieces that are bid pieces, but this one has got points missing. This one is from a rotten, but it's got that one big point there. It's got spectacular color on it. It displays pretty decent. It's not, and it's a big piece, but just a big piece of quartz. There's a good tip right here. Some points missing, but like I said, these colored pieces like that, and this one right here has got that really good color, big point right in the middle, and it's perfect tip. Bid number 5. It displays really nice. It's got some really nice color though. All right, I think this one should be bid number 6. This one. Do what?
The blues and golds are showing up really good.
Some colors are, but they're not showing up near as good as they really are. This is bid number 6. This is a big piece, and we got these little 6-inch rulers that are on each side, so you can see how long that is. It's quite a bit longer than the 6-inch ruler. It's probably a 10-inch long piece. This one you can see where most of this is all regrown. It's got good color, whole coating of good color over 99% of the face of this thing, but a lot of the tips are missing, but it actually is not really, I mean, it's just, you can see it's all this kind of regrown. It's a really cool piece overall. The color is spectacular. It's not showing up real great, but that's bid number 6. I think that one should be bid number 7. I don't see, yeah, there it is. This one's just got some gold color with some black. That black coating is almost doesn't seem metallic. It seems like a different mineral of some sort on some of these. Now this is Wade could zoom in a little bit on these smaller ones like this. So yeah, this one's golden. It's long points, got some good clear points down here. This is bid number 7. It's a cool little piece. I mean, it's got gold down in underneath it. Bid number 7. All right, this one may be a little too bright for this one because this is bid number 8. The rest of these are clear. Wade, you might have to darken it down just a little bit for these. Got the last 3. Yeah, the last one. This one does have a nick on it. This one would be, it's still really nice. The nick's not major, but it is there on that biggest point. It's got a really good, like 2 really good penetrators that are going into it. I don't know how good they are, but they're, how good they're showing up, but they're going right into the main point. I'm trying to look at it right now and see how good they go in there. I mean, you can see them going in. It just, I don't know. You can see them really good from one angle right here. You can see it really. I mean, you can see it from one side, but it's not that great of a penetrator, but these are really good, clear points. It displays nice, all those points coming out this way, really clear. That one's bid number 8. Wade ran away from home. I don't know where he's going, but he went to get something out of his truck. It looks like I got dust and dirt from those. This piece is just spectacular cool. Bid number 9, I put it in there. This thing is all doubled. There is not anything on this thing that's not terminated I mean, it is just all doubled and really cool. Stands up on its own just like that naturally. That piece is spectacular. I mean, it is really perfect all the way through, all the way around. It's a nice piece. It's different. The display is nice doubles, and even the long ones that are going up and down are doubled. These going through the middle, and then it's got those little needle points growing off of it.
Google said how much?
Bid number 9. That one's bid number 9. These are, I'm not pricing.
We got a few more people in here that probably didn't hear that.
These are just for fun. These first 10 that I'm doing. You can bid anything you want to on any one of them you want to, or all of them. We're just going, whoever's the highest bidder. I don't like to do the bid thing, but it's just for fun, and it's just on the side.
A while said somebody's gonna fight me for number 9.
But so anybody can bid anything they want to. If they bid 1 penny and that's the high bid at the end of the show, I will show them again about halfway through. I'll show these one more time, and anybody can bid no matter what is bid on them. They will sell if they have a bid at all. If they sell for 1 penny, then that's it. This is bid number 10. This is a really nice thin piece. This high grade piece, very high grade. This one is bid number 10. All right, that's just, we're going to set those all to the side, and Wade, transfer over to the round table. I'll explain that real quick before we get rolling, and I'm going to move these out of the way. All the bid pieces, like I said, we got round table problems. Wade said we got round table problems. I don't like problems. What do we got? Why we got problems with it? Huh?
Look at it. Dark, real dark. Brighten it up one night.
Because we got colored stuff. Do what?
You got a little section right there that's got 90% of the light.
I don't know why did you knock the lights around, or you?
I don't know what.
Looks like it. This one's shining over here. What happened to that? That one's not even shining on the table anymore.
This one?
Yeah. That one's not. I don't know what's going on. They're shining over here. Somebody hit them or did something. That one's shining straight down. Something's happened with the lights, guys. I'll get started on that other thing, and you can adjust these. But those,
most of our focus is right here.
huh? That one's shining, because that one's shining straight down, and these are shining plumb over here. Listen, you'll just have to adjust those. Just get these here. Just get us started on that show. Yeah, pull that hard as you can and break it off of there, or aim it better. One of the two. I don't know. I don't know what happened to them. I don't know.
They're nice and hot though.
All right. Well, they're good enough. Let them go right now. We'll fix them later. I don't know what happened. Looked like somebody's been in here with a sledgehammer holding them lights.
Okay, we got a bunch of bids on them.
Can you zoom out a little bit, Wade, or do something where we can see those smaller pieces, and I'll explain that round table. Why we got that? Oh, okay, because, all right, zoom. You may have to zoom back in on it. Zoom in on them a little bit. Zoom in a little more right there. Zoom in a little more. All right, so here's what I'm going to do with this. We will do the round table. I'll do it a little bit in reverse, but I probably will stop and show some of these pieces off. That center piece is over 20 pounds. It's just under 21 pounds. It is a $1,350 piece. It was priced for probably a little bit more than that if it was ever priced, but I don't know if it was priced or not. But if I was at Tucson, I think this is the first time that one's ever been shown. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I know it is. This is the first time that one's ever been shown. I just brought it from the farm, and yeah, it is the first time it's been shown to anybody. I remember looking at it and getting it, the weight and doing the pricing and all that stuff. I remember it being like $1,500 piece or $1,550, I can't remember, but it's at least a $1,300 piece. And I, because I do the math according to weight. We do a lot of wholesale stuff according to weight. That is according to what we would be selling it for if we were selling it in a volume sale. So that's a whole lot different. I did do a little quick video of that one. It was outside, not real good because I couldn't really hold it with one hand and shoot it with the other one with the camera. But anyway, that was just under 21 pounds, $1,300 piece, $1,350, something like that. I would say somewhere in that neighborhood, and it is really good. That center point on it doesn't really have a lot of nicks or anything like that on it. That center point had a fracture down the middle. One of the center points did. It's got some good center tip points. It's got one of them that had a fracture down the middle of it, and it kind of split off, as it's not, the tips, still intact, but it flaked off, and I didn't want to try to even put it back together, but it's water clear inside, and it's on the side of the point, not on the tip. But anyway, that's a really nice piece. At least it's worth $1,000 by itself. That's just for sure. The big colored piece there has color. I got the better side of that is pointing down. I think that's priced at what, $300 or something like that, Wade. Now all of those pieces are 30% off. All those outside pieces, that big one, I think it's $300. The big colored piece, it's got $310 before the discount. All of those are 30% off. Those are really, that's a really good colored piece. But the gold color, it's facing the base of it is where the color's at, and it's facing the inside, so it's facing backwards to see the color. I did put it with the color part is up, but the bottom part of that has a lot better points. That's a burr completely, and it's got longer points on the bottom side. I'll show that later, but the points on the bottom side are clear, and some of them a little bit not perfectly clear, but they got a lot of clarity in them. But that's all doubles and stuff going through there. Big water doubles is what it is. And the other one there, there's another colored piece. It's got a lot of goldish, gold and brownish color in it, but and then there's a bunch of little bitty, really high grade pieces that are priced, that were already priced for the most part, and they're 30% off, and we'll run those each one. And there's not going to be that many of those because we got so much other stuff to run. I'll run each one of those outside pieces with 30% off, and we'll take that off of the price of the whole thing. And the round table is always $1,000 no matter what anyway. So if we sell some of those outside pieces, there's like, I don't know what there's like $1,900 worth or $2,000 worth on there. So if we do, we sell $300 or $400 worth off of there, even $200 worth, you're getting the whole thing, the rest of it for, this depends. You can do the math as we go. But if we're not selling anything off of it, I'll go back to the old way and add another piece or two to it to sell for $1,000, and we'll add some stuff to it. We may go both directions. There is no telling what we might do, but that whole thing's $1,000 right now at any time, and it's already a super good deal. Let's go ahead and get started. We got a bunch of 10s and 20s. We're going to run through them at pretty much a blazing speed. Wade, switch over here to this deal over here, and we get some, I got dirt and stuff all over the thing. Zoom in on that one a little bit there, Wade, and these small ones, because we're going to run a bunch of small ones first. They're not super small. You can see them on this 6-inch, the 6-inch deal there, and I'll throw a penny back on there and a card if we had one here. There's a card, and get all that stuff piled up on there. Won't be able to see what we're doing, but anyway. All right, there we go. This is number 10-1. It's $10. All these are $10. The 10-10, you know, that's the reason they're the first number is their price. This is 10-1. It's a $10 piece. It's a high grade little piece. Got a key right there. It's not damaged. It's got a key in it, but 10-1, $10. 10-2, that's a $10 one. Let it make a round there. 10-2, 10-3. Wait. All right. 10-3, $10. 10-4, $10. 10-5. This is all regrown on that piece there. I don't know how this one ended up in there, but this one's better than $10 for sure. It's because this one right here looks like it's damaged on camera. You can tell for sure that it's not off camera, but that is a super high grade glass back with the regrowth. Regrowth there, 10-5, 10-6. That little bitty piece of trash down in it. Little piece of dirt. Well, it'll be all right. We'll get it out later. 10-6. It's got a key right here. It's a pretty cool little piece. These are all high grade small pieces. This is stuff that we went through last time. Some of it is, some we filled in gaps, and we took some stuff out and put it back, and put some stuff back in its place. And 10-7, this one should have sold already. That piece, that point going right through the middle of it. 10-7, I may start piling some of these on the round table or whatever. All right, 10-8. This is double. A little needlepoint double crossing a medium-sized double and then a bigger double. 10-8. I'm gonna run through these things pretty fast, and we'll go back through. We got a bunch of stuff. We got a bunch of those colored ones that are natural colored. We don't got a whole. Well, I'll say a bunch. We got several to go through that we haven't shown, and there's a bunch over there in that box. I keep saying a bunch, but there's probably 25 or 30 of those, or so, I don't know, of the colored ones that are, some of them really nice. We've got some of those to go through as well. This one's got some gold color in it, 10-9. I'm gonna do some giveaways. 10-10, this is a cool little piece. We added some really cool pieces to this, but these are $10 pieces, so 10-10. 10-11. Some nice little clusters. Just little $10 pieces. We'll run through some of the $10 pieces. And 10-12. Round table, I may put some more small stuff on it. 10-12. Do what? 10-13. This is a cool piece for $10. These are all really good pieces for $10. In a rock shop, anybody could double their money easy enough on these. 10-13. Triple their money probably. And 10-14. It's a pretty cool little piece. 10-14. We'll go through the $10 and we'll go through and I may throw some of those big ones on here real quick in just a minute. We still got a bunch of the 50 and 40 and 35s. We replaced a bunch of those. I may show off some $300 or $400 ones All right, 10-15.
Did you show bid 10?
Hmm?
Did you show the bid 10, the one that was outside the crate?
Yeah. Yeah. I showed them all. All right, that's 10-15. All right. All right, let's see. Do what?
Trying to keep track of the bids here.
Here, I got some. Just a second here. With this right here, I'm gonna do, get some stuff done. All right. Get some stuff added. I got to get some stuff. Let me put a. We'll probably have to do some colored stuff, some of those colored pieces, and some of those in a little while. I'm gonna go ahead and show this one right here. I'm gonna show this one while we're doing it. This is a nice gold color one. I don't remember what the price was on this one. Do you remember what the price was on this one? I'm gonna get a price on it and then show it off. I got a bunch of the colored ones. Let's see. Probably had a. All right. This is a nice gold colored one. I'd have to back that camera up just a little bit. Hold on, I got it. I don't know. I'll do 280 on that one. That's a big piece though. You got it zoomed out too far away. Makes it look like that's a big piece. All right, $280. Let me finish what I'm doing right here over the round table. All right. I added 10 of those $10 pieces, so I added $100 to the round table. All right, now I'm gonna get back to what I'm doing here. This one here, I didn't give it a number yet. We'll just call this number 300. And I'm gonna show off a few of these bigger pieces. This one's got some really good gold color tint to it. What did I say, 290 on this one? Yeah, that's about the best I can do on it for sure. It's just, I mean, you can see this is a 6-inch deal. I don't know if anybody wants to know how much it weighs or anything like that. The points are perfect. It's just it's what most of the people that sell this stuff would be getting $800 to $1,000 for this minimum, and I'm priced it for $290. This is a spectacular piece. All right, and I just called it number 300 on today's show. We'll call it 300. It's got needle points and other stuff. If anybody wants to see a whole bunch of these bigger pieces, I'll go through them. Added $100 to the round table. Added 10 of the $10 ones. Yep. Yep. So here we go. All right, we're at 10-16. We're gonna keep rolling. Wait, you may have to zoom back in now. This one's got some sandstone on it. It's a pretty big piece for $10. Yeah, that's okay. All right, 10-16. 10-17. This one's a thick one with super clear points on top. 10-17s. These are all still $10. 10-18. 10-18. Still $10. All right. Nobody wants $10 ones. We'll skip them next time. We'll just start out with the $100 ones. I'd rather sell those anyway. 10 dash, what are we at? 10-19. 10-19. This is a cool little piece. It's got really clear base and all of that stuff. I remember It's got a little nick on it, but it is, that one's a high grade little piece, 10-19. All right, let's go 10-20 is the 2 points crisscrossing. And this one doesn't have a sticker on it, but this next one is well over $10 a piece, but it's 10-21 is what it is. It doesn't have a sticker on it, Wade. You never did sticker it up. 10-19. 10-19.
10-21 for that.
This is 10-21. It's on here now.
Which one do you need a sticker for?
Huh?
21?
10-21 don't have a sticker. 10-19 is right here. All right, going into the $15 ones. Here you go. This is yeah. What do you need? 10-21. We don't need a sticker on it. Nobody wants it.
Susan Bell wants 10-19.
10-19 is right here. All right, I'm gonna go back. Start with the the 15s. There's still a few more $10 ones there. I'm gonna go with the 15. 15-1. This is one we just. I think it's the one we just added. This is a 15-1. It's got regrowth and a nice glass back base. 15-1. This one's got all regrown key on the bottom, on that side of that point. Same thing with that. It's all regrowth. It's kind of a cool piece. Clear. That's not damaged. That's some kind of a quartz growth right there on it. Got some iron manganese on the base of it. It's all regrown on the base. All points all the way around. Clear. 15-2. That's a 15-2. A big one, 15-3. It's got perfect tips that just kind of grow together. This almost looks like solution quartz. It's got like a multi-tip point, and this should be like a $50 piece, but I knew it wouldn't show up real great on camera. It's got all regrowth on the bottom side. It's got like a bent point, goes up and like that right there. That's a really cool piece. So for 15-3. Keep running through these pretty quick. We'll do a giveaway here in a minute. 15-4. This is a pretty good, a pretty piece right here. 15-4. All right. All right. 15-5. This one here's, Wade, tell me when it's 7 o'clock. What time is it now? 6:32. All right, we'll run. Tell me when it's 7 o'clock. We'll do some more stuff at 7 o'clock.
Aaliyah Packard got 15-3 first.
Do what?
Aaliyah Packard sniped 15-3 for Adam.
Adam got sniped by Sue Packard. Aaliyah Packard. 15-3. You said. All right, that one is. That's a $50 piece. That's a cool piece for $15. Anyway, all right, 15-5 is on there. We'll start our giveaways. I'll start doing some giveaways at around 7 o'clock, maybe a little bit before. But I'm gonna run some stuff. May do some giveaways. You know what? I may do some in a minute. Do a giveaway in just a minute. This one is. I like this one right here for $15 piece. 15-6. The points on it are just as clear as they can be. It's got quartz, but it's all like, it's got like a, almost like a, like a velvety sheen to the quartz, where it's all like grown. It's not just, it's not broken off quartz. It's almost like that, that sleek, it's got a shine, like a different kind of shine, and you can see the growth lines on the quartz. It's really cool the way it is. 15-6. All right, this is a big one. This is a short pointed burr, 15-7. It's a big piece. You can see how big it is with the penny there beside it. It's pointed all the way around. It's just not long pointed, but 15-7. It's terminated everywhere. It's just a bunch of really short points all together. Some of them really clear. Some of them, well, they all look like they're really clear. They're just on some quartz, and it's a really cool piece for $15. But all right, 15-8, big center point right there. Got another point right here, a regrowth point on the side. 15-8. It's a good center point piece for $15. my hands are not like tiny like Esther's, so everybody's getting a little bit. All right, I'm getting wound up here, getting ready to get some stuff going. 15-9. 15-9. All right. That's a cool piece. Okay, 15-10. Wait. Let's get a little burr. All right. 15 dash. Let's see what we got going on here. All right. 15-10. All right. Two more. Well, we got a whole nother line of them. Let's go ahead and do this 2 more on this line before we do any giveaway stuff. 15-11. This is a cool piece right here. This one's worth more than $15 for sure. The way the points go every which way, and it's got some, I mean, just really good clear points. This is about a $25 piece minimum. 15-11. All right, we got a big point coming up. And that's not a real big point, but it's a good center point. These are the ones that I was talking about. This has got that iron, that, I don't know, that black stuff. It's really not, almost like it's not metallic, but this is the snowflake stuff that I was talking about. Those, when we irradiated those back in the day. All right, Susan, got you with the 15-11. All right, the 15-12 is with that's the stuff we were talking about. It doesn't irradiate. You can feel it on the surface, but it does go into the crystal. But when we irradiated those years ago, those came out looking like, we call them snowflakes because they look like snowflakes just all over. It looks like when that crystal turned really black. But that's 15-12. That's a good hand size center point, perfect tip, good shine. 15-12. All right, that will stand up. I think it would if it was not spinning, but yeah, it just almost does. 15-13. That's a good clear point. This got, looks like a little bit of a, I don't know, it's a tiny nick, not on the tip, but up on the side, but it's got some really unique growth lines on the point. 15-13. Let's see what we're doing here. We're going to do some giveaway stuff and all of that. It's all regrown, like multi-tip regrown on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that or not, but 15-13. Like I said, I added $100 to the round table just a minute ago. All right, this one's pretty cool. 15-14. All right, we're going to do our first giveaway right now, and we're going to guess 1 to 20. All right, 1 to 20, and we're going to do, let me find one to give away, figure out what I'm going to do to give away, what I am going to give away. I'm going to give away, if nobody's, let's see what we got going on. I'll give away that one that's on there right now. If nobody wants it, nobody wanted to buy it, we'll give it away. It's a nice one. It's a good enough one to give away. We'll give it away right now. All right, guess the 1 to 20. Everybody get their guesses in. Everybody get your guesses in. And if it's your first time in here, you're welcome to guess. We just guess 1 to 20, and whoever gets the closest is the winner. It's as simple as that. We do our giveaways like that, and whoever's the closest. If we have a tie, we'll re-guess and all of that kind of thing. So just everybody, this is a really high-grade little piece. So this is a really high-grade piece. All right, we're going to count it down. We won't take too awful long. We got a bunch of stuff to cover. The round table is always $1,000, and we will sell some stuff off of it if we can. There's some There's a lot of that stuff that's 30% off. And I just added $100 worth of stuff to that round table. So I'm going to start taking stuff back off of it and selling it at 30% off. And if we, at any time, anybody can say they want the round table for $1,000, but as we sell stuff off of there, we will. Do what?
Lisa says, how does purchasing work?
Purchasing, just tell us the number of the item, whatever number it is. If you say I want it, just say like if it's 10 dash, when we're doing the $10 ones, those were marked as like 10-11. That's 10-11 right there. If you wrote 10-11, then we would, if it's your first time, we would ask you to clarify, make sure that you wanted it. But basically, what you just put the number of the item in, and after after you've done it a few times, we won't ask you every time if you make sure you want it. But just the item number, that's it, and then Wade will invoice it and all of that stuff afterwards. He'll get your information and invoice you, as simple as that. We get sometimes we're faster than other times on shipping. And Wade, we did a little pop-up live that we did for about 45 minutes last week, and Wade forgot to invoice that one for a while, so he wasn't used to having that one. So anyway, all right, let's go ahead and reveal the winner on this one right here. That is a really high grade little piece. 15-14.
She said, is it the item number listed first or the price?
The price is listed first. So on these, as most of the time we don't have it listed like that, we just got the item number. But these are the ones that are all in the same. This is the winner on this on the giveaway is number 20. Wade checked and see who won. The item number is usually just an item number, but now we put them into categories just so that we can keep up with it with all the 10.
The one that was asking questions.
The what?
The one that was asking questions is now Lisa. She won.
Lisa, you just won this piece right here. So you get it for free shipping, free everything. That one's it. You don't have to pay anything for that one. That's a nice piece. It's normally that's probably a $30 or $40 retail piece at least. Anyway, the way that we do that is we've got these things in. We've got some of these, we put them in categories. This is kind of new. We've just done this. This is like our second time to do it. We with the 15 dash, and it just because that way it's a little bit better for us to keep up with with the 15s, and we just kind of move through them. We got $15, and we got them up to, we got a $100 section, $100-1, and we got 35 and 40. It kind of keeps them all in one area, so that the prices are are easier to deal with. We've got a lot of I don't know if it works better like this or not, but we just go back and forth, and we're kind of relaxed the way that we do things. We've got a lot of pieces that are just numbered. They're just random, random numbered. They're not so much random numbered. We number them in order, but the prices are random. So we got a bunch of anywhere, it might be a $30 piece, and then the next piece may be a $300 piece. Those are just numbered. But the ones that are 15, and like this one here, 15-15, it's a $15 piece, and that's the first one is if you see the next one is 15-16, that's a 15-16. So the first number is your price, so it's $15. I should be telling people that, but hey, sometimes I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. So 15-15 is really it's got some regrowth quartz piece. It's got a piece right here. This is number 15. We do some giveaways, and we might get wild and give away all kinds of stuff. There's no telling with that. The round table is always $1,000. I'm going to start selling some stuff off the round table in just a minute. That's a $1,300 centerpiece. I don't care if we don't sell that that round table the way that it is, I may just decide that I'm going to take that center piece off and throw a bunch of $200 pieces in there in the middle of this. I've never done that. Usually we kind of stick with our round table and we add stuff to it or take it off or whatever there. We normally just added things and left it at $1,000. We did them in reverse the last couple of times, but you get the hang of it if you hang with us. We just have fun and pedal pebbles. 15-16, this is a super high grade little piece. Esther's not here, so you know she would normally show these off a lot. My hands are dirty and been out in the dirt and whatever, and I apologize. Esther's are a little bit, you know.
15-16.
All right, 15-16 is a high grade little piece. 15-17 is a glass back thin piece. That piece is super thin. This one's 15-17. We will be going to pretty quick, and we may go back through some of them. We usually start later than we're starting. 15-18. That is a thin. If I put, Wade, where's my little light that you had over there playing with it? Shine that thing through there on some of them like this right here. This is crazy, but some people can see that. Now that's 15 dash. See that how that light goes right through it. Those things are, the base on that thing is just about as thin as about as clear as the points. I don't remember what number it is. 15-18. I'm going to run through them pretty quick, and we'll go back because we got a lot of stuff to cover. And I'll get into those. We got a lot of the colored ones, the natural colored stuff that we'll run through. I may skip over some of this and then do some of the colored ones and then go back. Probably will. 15-19, that's a triple point. One of those points splits. 15-18 is a high grade. Susan, you'll like that one. 15-19 is, this point right here is a big, but it splits into two tips. This, and it's got a whole other point going down the side of it. 15-19. All right, we can get through the 15s and run through the 20s. We'll do some colored, some of the ones that are natural colored. This one's a little bit milky, big points. Got some of that. It's got some natural regrowth on you know where it flaked off a little piece on that one. It's actually a big piece. It will stand up on its own. 15-20. I'm gonna run through some of the 15s and we can go back to if anybody wants to see any of them later, of course. 15-21.
Did you get me for 15-16? Yep.
Wade said yes. Lisa, we did 15. What did you say? 15?
15-16.
15-16. Okay. 15-21. This is just a complete wad of really nice doubles. This thing is shiny as it can be. Regrown. Any point that's missing has got a multi-tip regrowth on it. 15-21. All right, we're almost done with the 15s. This one here is the one that's got that regrowth split off piece that looks like it's water clear. 15-22, that piece right there is really good. We will show the round table and do some more stuff with it. I'm going to take some stuff off of it in a minute too. 15-23, look at that thing there. That's just kind of odd shape. This is all keyed up, really keyed up piece right there. But 15-23. All right, I'm going to skip. We got some 20s and 25s and stuff. I'm going to show a couple of the colored pieces, and then we'll sell some stuff off the round table, and then we'll go to the 20s and 25s and all that stuff. Let me show off a couple of these colored pieces some of these are spectacular. Wade, you'll have to change some of the, you'll probably have to change the lighting when we get these on there. That piece right there, that's a double. It is 15-7. All right, Adam, that one is right there. You got it, Wade. Got you with that one, Adam. That's one of them big wads of just nothing but points, just doubles. All right, that one's not quite. You can see those rulers are 6 inches. Catherine K in the whole place. Doug delivered to her, I guess, got her stuff from what I understand. I don't know. I haven't talked to Doug but a minute. This one is a big double. And Wade, can you, yeah, you can see the colors. I'm gonna turn it over. Yeah, yeah, brighten it up with these colored ones. Let's let that one. This is all like it's got like a cluster growing into the tip of it down on this end, but it is a nice double. And the color is not, the color is about twice as good as what it's showing up on the camera.
It's showing up pretty good.
Showing up decent at least. This one is C6. C is in cat, number 6. It's $100. Susan Basil, yeah. There was a couple of people that was asking about these, and these are, this next one, I kind of think this next one should be more. I mean, I'm gonna put it beside that 6-inch. Yeah, it's probably at least, I don't know, 7.5 inches long, maybe 8 inches. Perfect double. Not, I can't find a nick on it. This is a multi-tip double on this end down here. The light's not going to hit it perfect when I do that, but it's triple. I'm going to try to turn it over where you can see all 3 points. I don't know if I can get it like that, but it's like three points. Got this manganese or whatever, and this is uncleaned. This is a point growing out. This is a point growing out. Perfect, like triple tip. This end down here is a little bit milky. The other end is more clear, but it's coated. This one's just a little bit milky on the outer edge. And C8, $110. That one is probably a $500 piece. I didn't know what the price of that. First one I've seen like that. All right, I'll throw a couple more of those on there, and then we'll go do some round table stuff and go back at it. Adam got that one. This one is C7. It's $28. It's just a point. It's a bent point with some spectacular color, and got a good tip. It's kind of tabby shape, like a bent point with some color all on one side. This side's a little bit milky on that back side there. It's got like a regrowth on this end and like almost a double coming across it, but it's just the color and all that. C7, $28. All right, I'm going to show off a couple more of those, and then I'll do some round table stuff. We got quite a few of those colored pieces. Some of the ones that we showed off the last time I didn't show off very well. I added several of them. Wade's sneezing in here. Tell him to shut up. Shut up, Wade. All right. All right, C4. Not that kind of C4. The number C4. C-4. $50. This piece is just, it's got some good gold, I mean some really good gold color on it, but not a lot of rainbow, but it is clear, 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 these points. And I think it'll almost stand up. I believe if it wasn't spinning, I could get it to balance, but with just a little bit of help, it would probably stand up naturally. But it is tall, got a point going right between it with like a little bit of manganese on it. Regrowth on the bottom side. This one's got regrowth a little bit where it kind of grew against something on that tip, but it's really clear. Other tips perfect as far as I can see. Got a key in the back side of it, but C4's C-4 is $50. And here's a long point. This one's doubled. It's got some good color on it. Uh-oh, I'm missing it with the camera, looks like. C-1, okay. C-1, the tip on this thing has got like points growing out of points and tips. It's just, these are just odd oddities. Like this other tip is double terminated, but it's multi-tipped. It's almost like a solution quartz piece. It's clear in the middle and a little bit milky in some parts. It's just.
Adam Wild said at least he doesn't have a scream sneeze. Well, he's wrong about that.
Do what?
Adam Wild said at least he doesn't have a scream sneeze.
See, yeah.
He's wrong about that. The mic just picks up words though. It's on the
Yeah, he's. We're not gonna pick on Wade right now. I'm gonna wait in a minute. I'll do that in a minute. I'll do it. I will do it, but I just gotta. I'm gonna put a couple more of these on here since he's got the light adjusted for it. And then we'll go back to some of the clear ones. This one you can see how clear it actually is. This is C-2. I don't know how it ended up at $20. It's got some really, really good color. I mean, it's got, look at the color in the base of it. That is crazy. For $20, that is a water clear point. Wade, why don't you let me do that? C-2, $20. All right. This one's a good point. This next one is, it needs to be sprayed off a little bit better. Some clay got back on that one. C-3, $27. Look at the color on that point. That one's long. That one's probably, let's see how long it is. Just going from one end to the other. It looks like almost 5 inches. Probably is 5 inches, really close. No, it's not. 4 1/4. 4 1/4 inches, 4 1/2 maybe.
My question is, why is my salesman?
C-3. Shut up, Wade. All right, he's telling me to shut it down, and all right, let's get back. We got some bigger pieces. I ran. There's some big, really good pieces. If anybody wants to see those, and I keep, I don't want everybody waiting. I've got shelves and shelves and shelves. We've got shelves full of $500 to $2,000-3,000 pieces. I think we may do that sometime this week. Maybe we'll run just for an hour or two. We'll run some $300 and $500 and $600 pieces, and that are usually worth double that much. Because that's what we do is wholesale stuff. So anyway, we may run some of those. I just don't want everybody that's C2. Yes, you may, if I can find it. I see C2. Yep, I let it circle while I was going over there to get some stuff off the round table since Esther abandoned us. Wade may have to zoom in on it. That C2 is as clear as it can be. This tip has got some growth on it, but it's super, super clear on that side, and I'll turn it over. The other side, it's got color on one side and clear on the other. The C-2 is $20. Shut up, Wade. Y'all want to hear Wade get hit with a rock? I got plenty to throw at him, I can tell you that. All right, I'm going to start downsizing the round table some. All right, I'm going to get R4, which is $65, which is now $45.50, and R3, which is now, what is it, 26 something? 30% off. Everything on this thing's 30% off. I'm trying to see which one. See, R4 was 65. Now it's 45.50. R3. Okay. Wade, you're gonna have to hand these to me. I can't keep up with them if I remember all those numbers. All right. I don't need them right this. I got one myself. I'll get you to start handing them to me. You got so much dirt and stuff on here. All right. You're gonna have to change that lighting. All right. We're back to clear ones. All right, this one is tall. Let's see what it does. Let's see, what is that? A little over, about right at 4 1/2 inches high. Stands up really good naturally. It's got some, I don't know what you would call it. It's sparkly little quartz sand almost is what it is on these. Because I want to show the tip. I want people to be able to see the crystals. Y'all want me to hit him with a rock? Let's put that to a vote. We're going to do another giveaway in a little while, and I'll give everybody that votes hit him with a rock something. All right. This is a really good. It's a good, perfect center. Well, it's not a center point, but it's a good point. Good tip. Got around the base of it is nothing but points. This is all regrowth on this one that's got. Kind of grew against, you can see where the whole side of that grew against something, and that one is all regrown, and like, these are all perfect tips right here though. Perfect tip on it. Can't see anything that's nicked or anything like that. Let me look at it. I don't see any nicks at all. This one was $65. It was on the round table. It's 30% off, so that makes it $45.50. $45.50. I don't know what this weighs, but like I said, it's 4, and I can get a weight on it if anybody wants it. probably, let me get it upside down. It's right under about 4 1/4, 4.5 inches tall. So if anybody wants this one was R4. Was that what it was, Wade? R is in rat, rower boat. Is that R4, Wade? Look at the look on the.
Okay, I was trying to figure out what you were talking about. Yeah, R4.
R4. I'll do $40 on R4 if anybody wants R4 off of the round table. Here, and put it back on there. Give me another one off of there. Tell me what it is.
R5 should be, yep.
This is R5. What was the price?
After the discount is $28.
All right. So this one was what, $40 before the discount?
$28 after. Let me see before. It's 40.
It's 40.
40. Yep.
All right. This one was $40. After 30% off, it's $28. This one is actually just a water doubles, but all of these are all this is regrown, but it's got a really nice double that runs across it right here. I mean, it's a super nice double that runs across the side of it. Sets up, displays really nice. For $28, you're not going to beat it. This one here is really good. That's a nice double. This is a double. These are all long, so there's several doubles on there. That one is, would you say R?
R5.
R5, and it is $28. All right, put it back over there on the round table. And if anybody wants any of that round table stuff.
R28. Basil said.
Yeah, I know. We know what you mean. It's R5, yeah, for $28. All right, give me another one off of there, Wade. We'll do a couple more of them, and then we'll go back to we'll start with the $20 ones. Just grab one off of there.
This one's got a little bit of golden color.
Oh yeah, this is a nice golden one right here.
R3 was 38, now 26.60.
All right, this is R3. It was 38, now it's 26.60. Is that right?
Yeah, it was 38, now it's 26.
All right, this one was $38. It's got a little bit of gold in it. This one is high grade, like really high grade piece. Perfect tips. This one is high grade. My hand makes it not a dirty hand, but it has a real light gold color. It's got like a long pendant point sticking up right off the edge. Two big long points with one growing up between them. It was $38. Now it's $26.60. Is that what you said?
Yep.
$26.60. I'll do $25 on that one, and it's all regrown on the bottom. Most of these are regrown on the bottom. They're most of all like glass back regrown. I'll do $25 on that one, and it's R. What'd you say? R. I can't remember. R3. That's what I thought. All right, $25. I'll do $25 on R3, even though it's already discounted $30. I'll discount it more. All right, I put 10 of those $10 pieces. The first 10 $10 pieces. I put them all on the round table. I put them all on the round table. If anybody wants those 10, I'll take $8 a piece for all 10 of that. Was the first 10 that I went, so that's $80 for the first 10 that's on that round table. I didn't do the 30% discount. I just took that's pretty close to it.
R3 for $25.
R3 is, yep, it's on there. All right, do the R3 for $25. And then take all that off the price of the round table, the total price, and it'll be taken about, I don't know what you'll be taking off of it. All right, we'll go back to the $20 pieces, and then we'll go on up from there. All right, this one's got some really good gold color in it. It's just light, but it's all the way through inside the quartz. And this is a bent point, but it's, I mean, it's still real clear, even though it's bent. 20-1, $20. We're gonna do a few more, and then we'll do another giveaway. 20-1, it's $20. That's a high grade piece. All good tips. 20-1, I'm gonna start rolling through them again. 20-2. That's a good little cluster. I'm going to let it circle around a little bit there. 20-2. What are we down to on the round table?
947.
947.
Catherine K said 20-1.
20-1. All right. Catherine. 20-1, this is 20-3.
Adam Wild said round table math just got real serious. Good luck, Wade. No, it's simple enough.
It's simple enough. He says it's simple enough. 20-3. All right, keep rolling.
I got the Excel sheet to keep track
He's
of
got-
everything for me.
All right, this is a bigger one. 20-4. That one color. Do what? Uh-oh, he's got to refire up TikTok. It gets crazy sometimes. It just kicks us off, and he's got to get it started again. I'm sorry, people's on TikTok. I am sorry. If we can get them back on there. I don't want it. Why did it kick us off?
Because it pops up. It pops up and says, "Are you still there?" And it gives you like three or 4 minutes to click on it. But I have the chat pulled up, and I don't have that program pulled up on front, so I don't even see it pop up.
Ah, so you got to get something to remind you of that.
Well,
So,
it does it randomly though. It doesn't. After
yeah, I hate the fact that it says, "Are you still there?" and then it kicks us off. All right. Hopefully the people on TikTok can get back on here. 20-4. That's a big piece with water clear points. All right, 20-4. I'm gonna.
R-3. Catherine K got R-.
Catherine K got R-3. That's her first time buying with us. So. No. She's a seasoned pro for sure. 20-5, and we appreciate it. 20-5 is a big piece for $20. This piece right here has got a. This is one of the strangest that I have ever seen. It's broken, and it's definitely naturally broken, and it's got another piece that's like, I don't even know. I think it's a piece of the broken point. It's all regrown. It's got multi-tip points all over the broken part that it regrew. But it looks like a piece of shard that broke off of that and got sideways, and then grew back to it, and it's just sticking out there right on the very tip, right where the piece is missing at. It's really cool. 20-5. We're getting, that's all this stuff like this that people are getting used to seeing with us. Been in this pocket. We'll get some more of it, but that's not normal. And we may not see any more after we get through this pocket of it. This one's got a nick on it. That's a Doug. Doug must have did that. It's not a big one, but it is there. 20-6. That one's that's the reason this one made the $20. This was like a $50 piece, but Doug nicked it, so we put it in the $20 stuff.
Am I supposed to do anything for all the $10 pieces you added to it? Add that to the
I told them all they can have all those $10 pieces. I put 10 $10 pieces on there, and then they can have them for $80 if they want them. That was the first 10 we went through. So the first 10.
I don't need to change the round table price for it.
You don't need to unless you sell it. Nope, it's all on there. I added $100 worth of stuff to the round table and offered it for $80. So, all right, it's worth a lot more than the $100 we started out with. 20-6. I gotta get back on it. We're not gonna get through it if we stay till midnight at this rate, because Wade's slowing me down and Esther's not here. Esther abandoned us, and I want everybody to give her a hard time when she comes back next time, so that she won't abandon us, and she won't be abandoning us anymore. All right. I don't know what number this is right here. We're going to get to the end of this line, and then I'm going to do another giveaway. Number 20-7. God, those points on that thing are so shiny and so clear that it's unbelievable. 20-7. All right. Wade, can you see all that stuff? Do you need to zoom in on it? Are you 4 miles out because you had big stuff? Yeah, he is. He wasn't that far out. 20-7. Wade's up for adoption. Esther adopted him, but I think she would sell him. 20-8. This is a little glass back, short pointed, really good tips. 20-8. I mean, light. We'll go through that one. All right. Well, 20-8, $20 one. Let's do a $20 giveaway. All right, everybody guessed 1 to 20. 1 to 20. Uh-oh, dropped my. 1 to 20, and if you're first time in here, all you got to do is guess, and whoever gets the closest is the winner. And it's simple. We make it as simple as we possibly can. And if we have a tie, we'll do some re-guessing and all that good deal. All right. We're going to go ahead and let's see. I'm going to look at a couple of pieces here, see where we're at.
Up in the bid on number 9.
Up in the bed on number 9. That's is that real strange one that stands up and does all the zigzag? I think it is. That's a really cool piece. That one just almost went in my little glass case. The more I looked at it, that one is really cool. If that's the one, I don't know if it is for sure. I don't remember the number. All right, we don't have all day and all night, so let's get these things. Let's get the I guess let's get the guesses underway. These people don't want to wait on you and me, Wade. This is it's usually the Idiot and Esther show, but now it's just the Idiot show. They would be a lot better off if they had the Idiot and Esther show. All right, let's see here what we got going on. Number 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Everybody got their guesses in? All right, we're going to give this one away. Give it away, number 11. Gary Pittman, number 11 on the dot. All right. Well, we got us a winner right there. Congratulations. We appreciate you. All right. We're going to keep going. This one right here should not be anywhere close to the $20 ones, but this is because we are on camera and people can't see, and they look at this right here and they think that's that. But I wish I could get all the regrowth lines on that stuff, so we'd quit getting the blame for all that. But that is a really cool piece. That should be at least $100 piece. Wade was pointing it out. It's all doubles.
I'm sorry y'all can't see anything.
20-9.
Goofy old fart driving the crystals.
All right. 20-9. These are just doubles and doubles across doubles. 20-9. Adam, that's the best deal of the night so far, and there's some good deals. And Adam, all right. I just got back last night, Adam, from a trip I had to go on. So, yeah, I was talking back and forth with you about the brisket and the stuff like that. So I really appreciate it. Adam sends me hot dogs and stuff, but now he's up in the game, so he's feeding me. He knows that these people are trying to starve me. 20-10. Got some sandstone.
Did I just miss another giveaway?
Yep. Who was that? Deborah Ponder. She just missed a giveaway.
You want to tell her what you did with one of her crystals?
What?
Oh, one of her crystals?
One of the ones she wants. Doug's got one of the ones you want, Deborah. She's got it. He's got it, and he's in Wisconsin, I think, or some. I don't even know what state he's in right now. He's up there somewhere. He's headed back though. So he's got it in the truck with him, and that one of the ones that you wanted. So I told him not to sell it, so he put it in the sold category. So he'll bring it back.
Does that have a pink hue to it?
Do what? This one?
Yeah.
Probably not. This one doesn't seem to have any pink. 20-10, but I'll tell you, this is it's funny that you asked, because we found a few, and I've seen a couple here recently. We found a couple that were cleaned through the vat, and they were pink, almost not like a really, really light rose quartz, but they still have the tips and all that stuff on them. That was a few years back, and we found a few here recently that is really, really light pink, but it's super rare, I guess, because I've never seen it before. Look at that needle point. That is a long needle point on 20-11. This is high grade. This is high grade piece for $20. It shouldn't be $20, but 20-11, $20. These are all $20 pieces. Sorry, I should be telling people that, you know, they're $20 pieces. 20-12, $20. Susan Basil, that's a really good one. 20-12, this is a bigger pointed piece. That piece right there has some, it's got some quartz growing on the tip of it. It's not anything missing off of it, but that's the reason it looks milky. This one right here is water clear. This one's water clear, perfect tips. This one has a good tip underneath whatever, that's some kind of quartz that's growing, just I guess, like quartz sand that's growing on the tip of that. That's really actually makes it look good, but it kind of gives it a contrast between those that are just super, super water clear. Turn it over a little bit, you can see how clear those are. But anyway, that's 20-12, $20. All right, got one more $20 one, and then we've got some $25 ones, and I'll may do one or two more off the round table, and then or add one to the round table. There's no telling what I'm going to do with that round table thing, but anyway, then we may do a couple more colored pieces as well, the natural color pieces. 20-14, this one is just, the points, it's hard to show because the points are so close together. It's a $20 piece, but it's a good $20 piece. 20-14. All right, let's go ahead and I'll do a couple more of the color pieces. I'll put 25-1 on there, and then I'll do a couple of the bigger color pieces. I'll show one or two of those off from the last time, and then I've got some smaller ones also over there. I don't even know where all those other ones are. Oh, there's a bunch of them down there that I forgot about. I'll pick up a couple of these. I'll show off. Wade, you'll have to change the lighting for these. I'll show off two or three of these. I'll go through some of these, and then we'll go through some of these, and then we'll go back to it. All right. All right. This one here is probably my favorite out of all the colored pieces that we got, the natural colored pieces. I may have to back the thing up, and you'll have to change. Okay. This one has a little bitty bit of a nick right there that I just noticed, but probably where a piece of the quartz that grew on these flaked off. This is a double. These are water clear, all doubles. These are all doubles, but that one that goes across it is a double as well. The color is spectacular. These are just long, long doubles. I'll put that. It's about 4 1/4. This one, tallest one is just a little over 4 1/2 right here, and it's got color all over the tip. These are all the tips on that end of it. It's hard to show. Let me see if I can get it where people can see that. See it, turn it on its side. All right, now it's going to come around, and you can see down through the middle, hopefully, with that, and you can see through. I'm going to get shine a light through that, and I mean, light will go right through that whole thing, but hopefully, whoops, don't want it to fall over too much there. All right, now I got it on its side.
10% off.
But it's got, this thing is just a row, it's like a hula hoop of doubles, and it's got a hole in the middle that goes all the way through. I'm trying to show that so people can see it. Anyway, that is a cool, cool piece. I mean, it is a really good piece. 13, it's 3.02 pounds, $295. That's a $1,000 piece. Probably, I don't know what it's worth, because I'm just telling you what I would take for it, and usually I'll take about half or a third what it's worth. That is number 8. This is just straight number 8. No, or the $295 piece is not number 8. It is. Let me look and see. There it is. It's number 13. Number 8 is. It's a small piece, really good colored piece, $20. Got some really good color on it. It's not perfect. I mean, the tips are not real long, but it's got super good color for $20. All right, I'm going to put some, I'm going to go through a couple more of these. This one is, and then I'll go back to the $25 stuff and all that. We'll get through some of that. All right, this piece is a big piece. It's got a couple of points missing. Naturally, but it's got that blue, like that blue coating on it, as well as I I'm thinking I'm gonna have to raise that up. I got to raise the camera up. It's just, yeah, there we go. This is a big, big piece. I mean, if you think about it.
Why do you do that?
Well, I got to get the because it was shining underneath it. That is about, I don't know, that's a little over 5 inches. It's a lot bigger piece, but that blue color is really cool. It is different. It's got some rainbow, a whole lot of rainbow on that tip. Wade's got it zoomed out, way out, but this is a big piece. 4.88 pounds. This is almost 5 pounds. This is almost a 5-pound piece with some good color on it, and it is. I don't even remember it's number 20 is $195. I'll do 185 on number 20. Do what? I don't know. We don't know. It's a mineral that I have yet to ever see before. It's just, I don't know what it is. It's really cool looking, but I have no clue what it is. It doesn't look metallic, but it might be. It could be a mixture of silver and other colors. This one with that, if Doug wouldn't have nicked it, this one would be a $300 piece. It's got some of that. This comes along with that blue, but it's some kind of, I don't know, some kind of coating. A little like, it's like beaded up. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I haven't tested it. Most of the time I know what this is, but this thing stands up really good and tall. That one is about 5.5 inches tall or so, somewhere around that, maybe almost 6 inches. And it's number 19 and it's $70. And it does have some good color on it too. It's got that one little nick on it. There's a $200 piece that stands up naturally for $70 because Doug nicked it. It's not major, and it doesn't really, if I cleaned it, you wouldn't, see it that easy, but, I would still point it out, but if it was cleaned, it wouldn't show up unless you were really actually looking for it. All right, I'm going to put a couple more pieces over here I'm going to show, and then I'm going to go back to the $25 ones and just randomly doing this. All right, this is number 27, just straight number 27. Got to get the camera back, focused back down because of Wade. And this is a really, really high grade piece. Long points. Just double points going across, doubles and all kinds of things going on. Number 27, water clear points, long water clear points, and it's $65. Number 27 is $65. All right, I'm gonna show off one more of these, and I'm gonna go to the 25s and the 35s, and this one is a new one that we just added. This burr, I'm gonna have to back up from it a little bit. I'm sure he can zoom it out a little bit. Maybe we're on the back side of it. Sometimes I can put it on top of that if I need to. Yeah. This piece is number 25, 6.12 pounds, $365. That is a really nice burr. Now this is the back side of it. It's got one side and we've got some of these that are burred up like this all the way around. So, but yeah, if you want a $600 piece for $325, there it is, number 25. And it's 6.12 pounds. That's a big piece, $325 burr, and that's one of those glass case pieces. I'll show one more that we just added. We just added a bunch of them. I'll show a few of these. I'll show one more of these, and then we'll go back to the other ones. This is, I really think we're going to, I don't really like irradiated stuff that much, but I have done it in the past. I think we're going to do some of these, but this one has got really, really clear on one end. It's got doubles just every different direction. I don't know if you can see it. Wade, zoom in a little bit because we left that big one. This is just a big water doubles, and it's sticking up. This is not, by the way, that's not touching. See, it's just a double coming across, sitting on a big wad of doubles. The tips on this thing are great. That's a jewelry point double right there. This one going down through the middle is doubled. It's a big, like a Archimer double. That's a lot of doubles. It's double doubles. 24. Number 24 is $140. It's probably, I don't know. There's no way. I was selling those doubles like that for $200 and $300 in the 80s, but that is a number 24 for what did I say? $140. Yeah, that's a $300 piece for $140. All right, back to the $25 ones. 25-1. We got 25, 30s, and 35, 40, 45s, 100s. We skipped over the 50s and all that stuff. We do have some 50s and stuff like that somewhere. And what's the round table at?
It is at 947.
947. All right, 25-1, tall piece, really good points, really good clear points. 25-1. All right. I may add something else to the round table. I don't know that centerpiece. I may take that thing off of there and trade it out with some of these big pieces. Just start trading it out with stuff. That's a $1,300 piece, and some people just don't want. I don't know if anybody. Most people that want one of those for their, want to. Basically, I would imagine if somebody was selling that at a gallery or something like that, it would be $2,000 or $3,000. But there's a lot of people would like to have one of those in a glass case or a coffee table or something. 25-2, $25. These are all $25 pieces. These are high grade, smaller pieces. There's some bigger pieces coming up. 25-3, this has got a slight nickel on that point, not much, but it does have one there. Doesn't really have, it's got a little bit of sandstone on this edge over here, but
I said my weakness equals double.
That one, yeah, that one I just showed is way good double stuff. 25-3, that's mine too. I like those doubles, especially those longer ones like that. All right, 25-4. This is a bigger piece. I had one in a glass case that I had forever, and I bought it. I didn't mind it back years and years ago. I bought it, and it was really strange because I bought it at a yard sale in Mount Ida. I don't have any idea how they ended up with it. Bought it at a yard sale. I did not want to sell it. I don't remember what I paid for it. I think it was around $1,000 or $1,200, and it was like 13 inches long, really nice double. That was in the 90s though, and I held on to it for a long time, and I ended up selling it to somebody that I think it was a friend or somebody that was a friend that at the time. I don't remember what I got paid for it, but I probably needed some hot dogs or something to eat and starving to death, and that's the reason I sold it. I'm going to take this piece off because I think that's too sharp. I don't like that piece on there. 25-4, that is a big sandstone piece, but every now and then if I find it wasn't broken, it grows like that, but it was just a sharp piece I don't like. That almost looks like, wow, that's pretty. So all those center points, 25-4, that's a big piece for $25. This one is, I'm going to show the hole right through the middle if I can. See that hole that goes all the way through. Clear points, high grade. That is really high grade. It's not super big, but you can see the 6-inch rulers there. It's probably, let's see how long that is. Is it about 4 inches long, something like that. It's not really small, about 4 inches. 25-5, I gotta speed up. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm slowing down instead of speeding up. Esther would be on me right now. 25-6, that was a really good piece. These are all high grade small pieces. Not super small, but high grade. Wade, what are we doing? We're not even focused in on that. I'm gonna smack you with one of these rocks in a minute. All right, that'll work. All right, 25-7. Wow, I like this next point right here coming up. I like that tip on that thing. That's cool.
Oh,
This is
the triple.
yeah. No, this is just a like it's it's
There's
it's
one,
a single that goes to a double and then ends up being a single. That's really strange.
one that's got a triple on one end and a double on the other end.
Yeah, there's some of those triples and doubles and stuff.
5-point termination.
25 times 7, 25-7, not times 7, but anyway, this is this is 25-8. This is it's doubled a little bit, but it's, you know, it's not completely, it's doubled right here, but it's not completely doubled. It's got
Reddick said, "Oh, I joined right after the coated quartz. Just my luck. Will you have more through the show?"
Oh yeah, we haven't. We didn't even go through. We didn't even go through, but about maybe less than half, maybe a quarter of it. Yeah, there's a bunch more. Wade, just throw your phone down there right quick. This point right here is 25-8. This is really cool because it's a single point, and it goes to 2 tips right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, you can see it a little bit. It goes to 2 tips, and then it ends up being 1 single tip again. It goes single, and then it goes to double tip, and then it goes back to a single tip. All in one. It's 25-8. It's a cool point. All right. And this one's just a center point right here. It's a good hand holder center point. Good tip. It doesn't have a number on it, so we're going to call it 25 dash. Let's see if we got a 25. Yep, 25-9. Since we don't have a -9. 25-9, $25. These are all $25. I got to remember to say that so people can. All right, 25-10. This one's is $25. This one's got some color, a little bit of color spots and specks in it, and it's got some of that color sand quartz. It's just quartz. It's not really sand. It's just some color speckled in it. And you can see the color that's inside that, where that point's missing right there, but it was natural because it's got the color that goes all the way through it. 25-10, $25. All right, 25-11. This is a bigger piece too. 25-11. All right, 25-11. Wait. 25-11. All right, let's see here. Let's see, 25-4. 25-4 is our next giveaway. We're going to do another giveaway. We may give away half of this stuff for this over with. All right, 1 to 20. Everybody get your guesses in. Get them in quickly as you can so that everybody else is not waiting on us. If you don't mind, just see if we can't get our guesses in. And if it's your first time, all you do is just put your guess in 1 to 20, and whoever gets the closest is the winner, and it's as simple as that. We're just going to do a few of these giveaways, and it's free shipping, free all on the giveaways. And so it's guess 1 to 20, and I'm going to count it down. I'll count it down. We'll get that one's underneath there, and I'm going to get ready. We got a few 30s, 35s, 40, 45s, and then we got hundreds, and we got boxes and little boxes and some more colored pieces and round table pieces. Wade, shoot the round table again real quick while they're guessing real quick, and as soon as you get back from showing the round table off, zoom in on that centerpiece. I may trade that centerpiece out. If anybody says they want that traded out, that one's giving everybody a good chance at I really don't like the idea of selling that one for $1,000 anyway. But if nobody takes it, and I may trade it out. I will show those colored pieces off that are on there. That one, especially that bigger one, it's got points. It's got better points on the bottom side. They don't have color on them, but they got better points on the bottom side. I'll probably show that one off here in just a little while and offer it, at 30% off. I think it's a $300 piece, but it's $216 or something like that with 30% off. But the bottom of that thing is, those are all points sticking down against that felt. All right, back over here to our giveaway, Wade. The round table's always $1,000, but now it's down to $947. Is that right? $947. We'll get it down more than that, and I added stuff to it. So it's $947 right now. It's always $1,000 total. So anyway, all right. We've just shaking it up because we used to just add stuff to it until somebody took it, but we're shaking it up and trying to make it a little bit more affordable for other people. All right, here we go. Winner, number L.
7.
Number L.
Okay, we got 1 7 on TikTok. We got a 7 on Facebook too.
Uh-oh, our first tie of the night so far.
We got 2 7s on Facebook. We got a 3-way tie.
3-way tie. All right, we got a 3-way tie. All three. Tell me who they are, and we gotta.
On TikTok.
Who?
Moodle on TikTok.
Noodle.
Moodle.
Yep. Noodle.
Yep. And then we got Gary Pittman with his second win for the day. Gary Pittman. Yep.
Moodle.
Yep. And then
Jason Reddick. All right, you three get to re-guess. And re-guess as quickly as you can. As soon as we get those 3 guesses in, you guess 1 to 20. You three get to re-guess 1 to 20, and whoever gets it is the winner. Tell me as soon as they get all 3 guesses. You got all 3 of them?
Yep.
All right, let's see here. I'm not going to, these are going to be random, so I'm not going to, the other 2 are going to get, the other 2 $10, they're going to get those $10 pieces. The 2 that do not win is going to get the $10 pieces, and I'm just going to randomly give you each one of them one. All right. Number 3. Gary Pittman he had what?
He had a 10.
A 10?
Yep.
And the other ones were higher than him?
Yep, 11 and 15.
All right, Gary Pittman's the winner of this one, and
what's the number on that one?
25-4. All right, and we got these other 2. Just randomly put them in the other 2. I don't even need to know who got what. Those 2, those 2. All right, the other 2 are winners as well. Who else was it? Moodle and
Jason Reddick.
Jason Reddick. You guys got those other 2 pieces, the $10 pieces. They're actually, it would cost more than that if you were buying them. All right, on down the road, here we go. Number 30-1 is $30 piece. This one is just, I like the way that it kind of burrs out and the points go different angles and different directions. They're clear, good tips. It's not super, super huge, but it's a high grade piece with the points going every different direction. All right, we had 3 giveaways all in one shot right there. Counted for 1 giveaway, so we're rolling right along. Number 30-1 is a $30 piece. This is a high grade piece.
Leah Packard said, "May I see 25-7 again, please?"
Yep, 25-7. If we didn't give it away, yeah, no, there it is. 25-7 is actually a high grade piece. 25-7, there it is. I can show it up closer if you want. I can hold it up for you if you want. The tips are good. I gotta get that. Let me adjust that.
Wants number 19.
25-1 there's on there. Do what?
Chris Yerk said number 19.
Number 19, that would probably be a colored piece, is that right? I showed some.
Leah Packard said 25-7. Okay.
25-7. Number 19 was that, let me see what I showed earlier. I showed some pieces like that were just straight numbers. I don't remember where they were. Yeah, number 19, that's this one right here, the $70 piece. That one is a really good piece. All right, number 19, that is a good piece, but yeah. Yep. That one you have to change the lighting for it and make it brighter, but yeah, that's got some of that blue stuff on it. It's got some good color on it too. That's definitely a $200 piece if Doug wouldn't have barely nicked it. It's just barely, but
that's a you deal. Can't believe you
I'd give him a hard time if I could, but he don't pay me no attention anyway, so it don't matter. Where was we at? Okay, back to 30-2. This is a big one. This one doesn't have a sticker on it, but Wade, you're gonna have to darken it down a little bit because you got it snowballing out on us. All right, there we go. It's a big piece, 30-2. It's got, that's a pretty good tip. I can't really see. If it's nicked, it's not nicked. I'd have to put my glasses on to see it. I don't see, it looks like it's a little bit rounded, but not that I can tell. It's not water clear, but it is big for $30. I don't know if you want to know what it weighs, this is 30-2, and that's about a pound or two, probably. What? Yeah, almost 2 pounds. That's a big piece. All right, this other one here, I was going to put it in the 40. It's a really, really small piece, but I was going to put it in the $40, and I decided to go ahead and put it in the 30. This one is as high quality as I've seen. This one almost looks like, it's fake. Wade, you got to zoom in on it so we can at least see it, since we were zoomed out for that big piece. All right, this thing is I just can't get over the way those points, they all go, like, it's almost all like coming off of one point and just flowering out. And it doesn't even look right there. You can't even tell it. Anyway, I don't know that we got it numbered here. It should be, yeah, it should be 30-3. Doesn't have a number on it. These are one of the ones that Wade said, go ahead and just put it over there. I'll get a number on it. So that's what I'm dealing with. You could zoom in on it. 30-3. That is, yeah, 30-3. Oh, because we ran short on time. He's always got, that one is, I mean, it looks small, but it is. I may grab that one myself again. That one's, I may grab that one. Do what?
What were you about to say?
I don't know what I was about to say. I don't know.
I always got an excuse.
Yeah, you always got an excuse.
I think it's a,
look at this thing. Look at the round circles in that iron. It's just, wow, that's really cool.
I think it's a managerial problem.
This one is, sticks up. It's got some really cool iron pieces with the quartz growing into the iron. 30-4. $30, 30-4, $30. This one is, all of these are really glassy, high quality. That one's doubled down, but it's regrown. 30-4. And I'm going to go back to some colored pieces in just a little while. I'll go. Oh, okay. That's a high grade piece. I may put that one in my. Susan, that one's my favorite piece of the whole. I have to admit that is my favorite piece here. It's just a little.
Yeah, you were talking about it before the show.
Wait, I was talking about it before the show. I was about to get that one. This one's 30-5. That was a good one, Susan. 30-5. This one's shorter pointed. It's big. You can see it's almost. Let's see what it is. Probably about 5 inches or so long, 5.5 or so. Anyway, it's a glass back. I mean, like a really shiny glass back. Points are not super long on it, and but it's, you know, a big glass back. 30-5. All right. Next one is, this one's got some little bitty gold spots, and just some real little light little bitty bits of gold just like speckled in it. But anyway, it's 30-6 high grade water clear long points. 30-6. 30-5, Catherine. All right. This one don't have a number on it. Oh yeah, it does. I have my thumb on it. 30-7. This one's one of them little sparklers. It's got like some little needle points that are little short needle points, and then some long needle points, and it sparkles like diamonds. 30-7. It's got a couple of points that grew up and got points growing in the tips of them there, and all that kind of thing. But 30-7. Can't really see it. I don't know why, but can't really see it real good. It's got a couple of points missing off of it, but not too bad. It would be about a $60 or $70 piece. It's got that point right there missing where it grew. All three of those grew against something. All right, 30 dash, what is that? 30-7. All right, 30-8. This one is really good quality and it's big. The only reason it got in the $30 pieces is because the points grew close together. I could probably take that piece out of the center right there. I'm going to do that right now. You guys are going to get, all right. That's what we get, like that's floating right inside in the points. There's tons of that, and a lot of that is what was growing into the tips in some of these. This is high grade and big, 30-8, 30-8. It's all good tips. 30-8, water clear points. Got some, the base is a little bit thicker than normal with us. 30-8, that's the $30 one. Going to the 35 now, I'm gonna keep going. This one is 35-1. It is some really good gold color in there. I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple more of I showed some of those golden ones off earlier. Been showing some of them off as we go. I mean the colored ones, the natural colored pieces. This one right here is, I'm gonna show some of these off. This one is big. This is a big point. All right, I'm gonna go back to I'll go back to the 35 in just a minute. This one is huge. It stands up on its own, but you're not gonna, Wade's gonna have to adjust some, he's gonna have to adjust some lights and stuff like that for it for sure. I'll see about the, yeah, and that's, it's a little bit more clear than what it's showing because he brightened it up, and the white part's going to look really, really white when he does that, so that you can see the color. But it's a little bit, probably about 7.5 inches or so high. That piece weighs, I don't know. The color on the base of it and the color on it is really, really good. It is huge. I'm going to see what it weighs. I mean, let me show the tips off a little bit more. The tips, it's got something, it's got like a little bit of regrowth right there. This one's got, I guess that's a slight nick right there, but for the most part in good shape. But that is that's a honker right there. It's that's C5, 5.12 pounds, a little bit over 5 pound point.
Little said I have to head out. Are you able to let me know if I win the piece I bid on $15? She was already outbid by Adam Wild.
Adam has already outbid you, Moodle, for the $15. That number 9.
Should I give a running total for the bids?
Huh?
Should I give a running total for the bids?
Should you give a running total for the bids?
Yeah, like how much?
Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead right now, and Wade will tell us who's in the lead and what the top bid is on each piece right quick, and then we'll go. But I'm going to show those off a little bit more. But if you got to head out, yeah, he said that Adam is leading. I guess that was number 9. Is that what you just said, Wade? Number 9. Okay, all right, that's that really cool collector piece. All right. Yeah, Wade, give me a running total on those. Number 1, go through number 1.
No bids.
Number 1, no bid.
All right, darken that down. Was that number 1? The clear one?
Huh? I'm not showing any off.
Oh.
I'm not showing them. I'm just telling them.
No bids. Number 2, no bid.
Number 2, no bid.
Number 3, $5.
Number 3, $5.
4, 5, 6, and 7, no bid.
4, 5, 6, and 7, no bid.
Number 8, $5.
Number 8's $5.
Number 9 is up to $23.
Number 9's up to $23.
And number 10 is $5.
Number 10 is $5.
And Senior Madison wants 35-1.
So those are like, so we're like got like $300 worth of pieces that's or $400, 300. It's like got like $30 worth of bids on.
Where do I bid?
Do what?
Jason Reddick said, where do I bid?
1 through 10, I will show those. Jason,
There's a lot of people that weren't in here.
There's a lot of people that wasn't in here, and I told everybody that I will show them off again about halfway through the show. I'll show any of those off, and all you got to do is tell me the number, and all you got to do is tell me 35-1. All you got to do is tell me the number tell us the number of the piece that you want to bid on. Say, you know, if you want to bid on number one, $5 or whatever, just for example, you just tell us, and whoever is the leading bidder. I just did that for fun. I don't like to bid that stuff out too much, but I just did it for fun on those 10 pieces. By the end, whoever's in the lead at the end of it, even if it's a penny, they own those pieces. They can, you know, they can buy them for whatever the bid is. So I just did that, but I said I would run through them again about halfway through the show, which we will do here in just a little while. This is another colored piece. Wade's going to probably have to change the light to show this off. I was going to show off a couple more colored pieces real quick, and then we'll go back and I'll show the round table stuff. I will eventually show all of those others again. These pieces this is a big piece. This piece is even better than the way that this thing displays with nothing but doubles. It's just a thin row of doubles.
Gary Pittman said he wants to claim 10-15 and 15-6.
10-15 and 15-6. 10-15 should be right there. And 15-6 should be right here somewhere. Right here. That's it. Okay, got you. This is, let's see, this is, I don't know what it is here. It's number 9. Number 9 is 2.74 pounds, and it's $130. This one is underpriced. I just realized when I'm sitting here, the color this thing is just a wad of really thin, doesn't have a base on it anywhere. It's just a bunch of doubles stuck together. It's somewhat clear on this side, not perfectly clear, but it's got color on one side and clear on the other side, clear and white, but it's got good color on one side, clear on the other side, but the color is so thin that when the light hits the clear side, it comes through. It needs to be rinsed off a little bit better. It's got a little bit of clay left in it. It won't hurt it to rinse it off for sure, spray it off or whatever, but it's the color will stay on it. You don't have to worry about that. But the color, even when it comes through from the clear side, the light goes right through it, and it'll set up at that angle right there, just unbelievable.
Just got off the phone with my first customer ever. Somebody called the number, I guess.
All right, number 9, and it's 2.74 pounds. This one's $130, and I will tell you guys, this one is really worth $130. I'm not gonna discount that one at all. That one's well worth $130. I didn't realize how good that one was when it was priced. This one doesn't have a lot of color, but it's got some really good color right there where that point's missing. I've got to rearrange things. Wade's got it shining. It's got some good color here and there on it. He may have to brighten it up. Yeah, he didn't brighten it up enough to see this, so you can't really see that. He's ran away from home. I don't know where he's at. He's trying to make room. It's got some good color on it, but he'd have to adjust it. He'd have to adjust the light, and once you get it bright, then it makes the part that's pretty clear look really white when he brightens it up. But it's the only way to see the color at all. It's got some good purple and some good blue streaks and some different things on it. That one is number 10. It's 1.06 pounds. Perfect tip there. $30. 1 pound, 1.06, over a pound. It's $30. Good color. This one I like. This one's got some good color. It's just strange the way that it's got this quartz and all that stuff on it. It's got good color, long. I mean, look at that. It's longer than the 6 inches ruler there, so it's longer than that. That's number 3, and it's $28. $28 is about as cheap as you're going to get a really good colored piece. If you put that one on a stand with it standing up, it would be really good. All right, there's a couple more pieces there that I'll go ahead and show one more real quick of those. And while he's do what?
was there in the chat.
This one here's got some, it's got a really strange tip, but my goodness, look at that color. The color on that one is amazing. I'm going to put it like that right there. Number 6 is $35. Oh, there's the tips. All the tips are right here. They had tips on the other side too. Those are perfect tips. I was like, that, wow, look at that color. All right, number 6, $35. Let it circle right there. And then we're going to change the lighting back to where we can see the clear ones. These, you can't, it's hard to see that color. Makes the quartz look white, but at least you can see the color. Number 6, we can see it really plain here, but just doesn't come across on camera. Number 6, $35. All righty, back to where we were at. 35-2, this is about as thin of a glass back as you could ever get. It's just, I mean, you can see it. It's like paper. Wade, you brighten it out, you got a snowballing. All right. This one's 35-2, $35. 35-2. Here, let me show. Look how light. That's how thin it is. Yeah. All right. See how thin it is right there. Let's go ahead and show it off a little bit. 35-2. $35. 35-3, that is too cheap for this point. That's a nice key. 35-3, look at that. Look at, oh my goodness. It's got the iron beads and all regrown multi-tip on that end. Water clear in the middle. Good tip. 35-3, $35. That's more, that's better than a $35 point for sure. These $100 points I'm selling for $35 these days. This one's a high grade piece, 35-4. We're gonna go through some of these 35s and then we're gonna do something else with the round table a little bit. This one is hard. Look at the hole right through there, how thin that base is. This is high grade, 35-4. That is unbeatable grade. $35, 35-4. All right, a big one, 35-5. It's a short pointed burr, but it's got some nice doubles and points sticking. That's a long double running down the side there. It's got some shorter pointed pieces, but it's a big one for $35. All right, 35-5. All right, put 35-5 on that round table. We'll add something else to it, and then we might sell it cheaper than it is, and 35-5 went on the round table. All right. All right, let's go ahead. 40-1. Going to the 40s. This is, you know, just one grade up just a little bit. 40-1. I'm going to sell some stuff off the round table, a couple more pieces off the round table in just a minute. 40-1. When Wade gets back, he's abandoning me again. He wants a restroom break, I think. I don't know what he's doing. He's got like 9 things going on all the time. All right, 40-1. This is as glass back as it can get. Look at that right there. I'm going to show this a little bit real quick. All right. Look at that. I don't know if it'll show up. Woohoo. All right, let's see if I can. Whoops. Uh-oh. Way to get, I'll be in trouble when he comes back in. He'll be, what in the world are you doing? I turned the light off. That's how thin that thing is. It's not showing.
Your hand up a little bit.
It goes away. See, it don't even pick it up.
Well, it's a whole lot more focused that way. You get right in front of it, it unfocuses.
Nobody likes you. Everybody hates you. Guess you can go eat dirt. All right. $40-1. That is high grade.
Said I'd like to bid $5 on number 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
All right, Jason Reddick bid on all the ones that didn't have bids on them.
Yep.
All right.
I'll put you down.
Wade got you down. 40-2. This is a nice little burr right here. Oh, that is a, look at the shine and the sparkle and all that. 40-2. 40-2. I'm going to go through the 40s and then I'm going to sell some stuff off. There's not very many 40s, but we didn't replace very many of those. We just put like one or two more in there from last time. I think only one, because we didn't have enough time.
It's gonna take people to realize that.
What's that? Oh,
they were
bunch of no bids. Yeah, and we're going to show them again one more time. They might get it all. He might get them all for $5. All right.
Captain K, 40-2.
40-2. Okay, this is 40-4. This is a nice cluster. 40-2. Catherine, that is a really, really good burr. 40-4 on here right now. 40-4 is on here right now. And
Chris Yerkes, number 3 for $28.
number 3 for $28. Is that on the round table? No. That was a colored one. I remember. Yeah, that was a colored one. I think. Yep. That, because it would be an R. It would be an R. Number 3 was $28. Yep. Oh, that's at Long Point. Yep. All right. Got it. All right, Wade. Hand me something off the round table right there. Hand me that one right there in the middle right there. Yep, that one right there. Yep. What number is that?
R2, $24, now $16.80.
It was $24, now it's $16.80. It's R2. This is a good piece. It's got some clear points. $16.80. I'll do $15 on this one. This is a round table number R2. I'm going to go ahead and get it. R2. That's a big piece for $15. It's way more than a $15 piece. All right, put it back on there. R2. 15. It was $15. Offered it for $15. Give me the $300 piece that's for $217. I want to show it off. We'll have to change some lighting and stuff probably, but.
It said 310. Now it's 217.
All right, this one I'm going to show about 3 different directions. This one's got some super good color on it. It's huge, and I'm going to show the other side too. It was 310. Now with 30% off, it's what, 216? 217. I'll do $175 on it because I'm doing the round table stuff. And we will change the lighting when we show the other side. It's a lot more clear than that brightness, but I'm going to show the tips and all that. It will stand up on this side right here, but it won't. You can't really, won't face the. Yeah, you won't. It won't face the camera if I do that. But that's one side with just super good color. I don't know what it weighs. I've got the weight is wrote on there somewhere over there. All right.
It's on there.
Wade.
It weighs 7.86 pounds.
7.86 pounds. This one has not been sprayed off good. That's got clay in it. Wade, darken that light down when it comes around so they can see the actual, they can see the actual quartz on it. This one, I could spray it off before we ship it, or you can clean it up yourself. That shows you how they didn't even spray the clay out of it. This one's got doubles and stuff going across. This is the back side of it. What do you say, 7-point-something pounds? You can't even see the, I'm going to try to show it. This is the back side of it. This is way better than it looks on that camera. I can't make it look right. It's got some clay and stuff in it. It's all grown. This is all terminated all the way across. And then this side is got the color. That side's got the color. It's a really cool piece. 7.8 something pounds. What did it say? 217 after the 30% discount. All right, I'm going to put it back on there. This piece right here, I'm going to price it for $150. What number is that? R6. $150 if anybody wants it off the round table. $150. And it's 7-point-something pounds. That's only $20 a pound for a $50 a pound piece easy. All right, moving right along. we're gonna do, let's do another giveaway. We haven't done a giveaway in a minute. We can give away, find something to give. You know what? I'm gonna give away a colored piece. Give away a nice colored piece. Let's see what we're gonna give away. I'll give away that piece right there. That is a really cool colored. Well, that one's not big enough. I want to give away a bigger one. This one's got some good color on it. I think people will like it when they get it. So this is the one that got the good, really good rainbow right in there. TikTok's trying to kick us off. Color's not showing up good on this one. Color's not showing up good. This one's the number 10. We're going to guess 1 to 20. Wade, you probably have to brighten it up a little bit. And it's going to make it's more clear than it looks when he brightens it up, but it should be able to show the colors. The color comes across right here, and the color comes across. It's got patches of color and patches of clear, which is, it's hard to see, but it's a cool piece. It's a $30 piece. I'm going to give it away for free right now. Guess 1 to 10. 1 to 10, please. 1 to 10 if anybody wants to guess. One to 20, I mean, not 1 to 10. What did I say, 1 to 10?
You said 1 to 10.
1 to 20. Everybody erase your, if anybody wants you to re-guess it, guessed, I'll give you a little bit more time. I meant 1 to 20. I meant 1 to 20. I was thinking it's number 10, and I got 10 in my brain, and it's number 10. It was number 10 on the side of it there, and I'm looking at it. And 1 to 20. Guess 1 to 20. And the light is too bright right now to show it. Wade, dim it down just a little bit, see if we can show the tips and stuff a little bit better. It's still got some dark color on it. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's a cool piece. All right, we're going to go ahead and count it down. 10, 9, 7, 4, 3, 2. Has everybody got their guesses in? Everybody guessed, and double guessed. We're just giving away stuff left, right, straight, and crooked. All right, looky here. I wrote down number 10. I had number 10 in my brain about 9 different ways there. That's some good rainbow color, though. Look at that color now. I can finally show the color on that. Just picked it up showing the number. That color is really nice. Number 10, who won? Who?
Amber Photo Nut on TikTok with a number 10.
Amber Photo Nut on TikTok is the winner on that deal there. That's got, I finally could show the color off of it finally after I gave it away. That's good, good, good. All right, back to where we was at. What was that? Where was we at? Oh, we was going into 45s. This piece right here is 45-1. Huh?
What's the 10 dash number 10, I guess?
It's number 10, yeah. It was just number 10, yeah. Yeah, it didn't have a dash. All right, this one is 45 dash. You're gonna have to change and zoom in again. We got the camera all messed up for the bigger stuff. Okay, we have to zoom in. This is a really perfect double terminated that goes right down between those other points. These are just doubles and doubles, but this is a water clear center point double terminated on each end. I don't know how long that is, but it's a skinny double terminated. I'm gonna try to get a halfway guess. That's about a 2.5 inch double right down, and it's small. These are just a small, but I'm gonna try to hold it up to the camera if I can. See that double? That is a really cool little piece. And you can stand it up like that, and that double will stand straight up. See that double? That's a nice, nice double. All right, 45-1, $45. Yeah. What's he doing out there? All he is sitting out there doing nothing. All right, 45-2. This one's got a little bit of golden in it here and there. It's clear and golden and clear and golden. This has got one of those tips on it that I actually put one of those in my collection. It's got like a, I don't know, it's not split. It's just got like a, I don't even know how to explain it. It's got like a clear line where, I don't know, it's just really strange. That's a center point. It's not damaged, it's not regrown, it's just some kind of a growth pattern that shows up on I've only seen it on one or two of them. It's got like a really, I don't even know how to, like a wavy line that went across the tip. Anyway, that's a glass back, got some gold color in it. It's curved glass back too, at that, slightly curved. 45-2, $45 piece. Really good piece for $45. All right, moving right along. We're going to get through some stuff. If anybody wants to see some of those big pieces off the shelves, I'm going to have to get a bunch of stuff packed up with those. We're getting a lot of the bigger pieces and stuff. We're going to have to do a show with them one of these days. 45-3. This is just a big piece, and it's got good clear points on it. Got some sandstone. It displays really nice. 45-3. It will probably stand up like that, but it will, but it's not gonna. Well, it will, but it's too close to the camera. And the back of it, light goes through one end of it. 45-3, $45. All right, we got two more of the 45s. We'll do some hundreds, and we'll do some random. I've got to change that myself. You may have to darken it back down some. I don't know.
All the way dark.
Oh, okay. All right. That one is, I don't know what number it is. I can't see the number on it. It should be 40. Well, yeah, 45-4. 45-4, $45. This is a rounded, almost, it sits nice and stable, but it rounds up, and that one end of it stays up off of the, oh, that's cool. 45-4, really clear. $45 piece, $45. This next one should be more than $45. I didn't have a $50 category to put it in, or a $60 category, and I wanted to include it. It's a little bit milky, this double terminated tabby is. If I was irradiating it, it would be a $500 piece. I mean, it's just so cool. It's got a point that goes across that tip, but I can't show it. I don't know why. Oh, there it goes. All right, it's just a flat tabby on that side, sticking straight up. Those points are growing right out of it. It's got a double terminated point growing out of it over here. Long double growing out. It's got a little bit of a, like a funky little end on that, on it.
You're not even showing half the crystal.
Oh, shut up, Wade. I don't have to show the crystal. I'm talking. All right, Wade, hold on a second. Now you can't see it. No, that's good. That's good right there. That's good. Anyway, it's just a cool piece. It's just a really cool piece for $45.
They couldn't even see the tabby on the bottom.
Yeah, they couldn't see it. It just, I mean, that you can see it right there. That's it. It's a really cool piece for $45. 45-5, $45. It's one of those, little glass shelf pieces. That's definitely a glass. Yeah, I wasn't on camera. Wait, that's the first mistake I ever made.
Yep, I believe it.
All right, here we go. 100-7. 100-7 is just a big piece. I'm gonna have to get this camera. I'm gonna have to get the camera up on top of stuff and start zeroing in on these $100 pieces. These are some bigger pieces. This piece right here is probably, I don't know what it weighs, but it's quite a bit. Some good. Wade's adjusting cameras. There you go, Wade. All right. 100-7. It's just a big piece of quartz with some good points on it. Now it's got the back side, and he's got it pointing straight down where you can't even see the points.
You can see all of them. You got a 6-inch gap on the top.
That's why nobody likes you right there. That's the reason nobody likes you. That is the reason right there. That is.
140, and you're looking across a room.
All right, it's $100. This was a $100 piece. 100-7. Okay. 100-6. This that was setting up like that. That is a cool piece. That's a glass back piece.
I say we put it to a vote. Who's right? Who's wrong? We call your brothers, and they're the judges.
Oh no! Good gracious! All right. 100-6. This is a good-looking little burr, and I'd have to move the camera around a little bit to show it, but it's a good piece. Nobody wants to hear your lip. 100-6. Everybody wants Esther to be doing this, not me. Esther abandoned us. All right, 100-6. That is a good looking piece, and it will stand up. It was really cool because it's got one little spot on it that's thick enough, one little corner right there, and it stands up perfect on its edge right there. And I mean, light will go through it. It's so thin, but it stands up. It's a $100 piece if I ever did seed one, but light will go right through that thing. It's got a little bitty bit. If I turn that off, you can see it for sure. Turn the big light. The big light's outshining it, so you can't see it, but it does go through it. All right, 100-6. That is a really cool piece. Points and all that stuff on it. All right, $100. All right, moving right along. Move through some of these real quick. This one stands up on its own, 100-5. I guess I'm going through them backwards. This one stands up on its own self. Got a little bit of manganese on the back side. You can see how long it is. It's let's see, compared to that 6-inch, it's just about the same as that 6-inch ruler. A little bit longer, maybe, not much. 100-5, $100. That's a nice bird piece, though. 100-5. All right, I don't know what numbers I'm getting. I'm just going to randomly grab them now. This one I'll have to put it back up on top. All right. Big clear points, 100-4. This is, let's see how tall that is. All right, that is just a little bit taller than the 6-inch ruler, just a tad bit. Not much, just a little bit over 6 inches. I don't know, probably, I don't know what it weighs, but I could find out. 100-4, $100. Nobody wants these $100 pieces. All right. 100-3. We got some $150. We got a bunch of $100 ones to go through, but we'll go through some of them real quick. And then we got some $150 ones, and then we got a bunch of randoms, and we got boxes and points and more colored pieces. This one right here is not showing up real good because I don't know why. Let me see if I can get a different angle on it. Maybe the light was too bright. Wade, are you looking at anything? I may have to punch him in the. I'm gonna throat punch him. All right, this one's. What is this? I don't know what number it is, but it's a $100 piece. $100 piece. Let's see what we're at. Where we at? Okay, 100-3. Nice burr. It's. I mean, it's got a split. It's like a couple of glass backs stuck onto a rock, but. Bird off on this end right here, and I bet it will stand up about 3 different directions too. That'll stands up better. It actually looks better that way right there. 100-3, and that's a lot better than a $100 burr. Anyway, all right, a good golden one coming up. That 100-12. I don't know, those are all out of order. This one is really, really good as far as the color is concerned. Gold color is really good in this one. It's inside the quartz. This one definitely has been cleaned, and it's inside, but it is clear with that gold tint. 100-12, $100. This is high grade gold color. Wow, that one is really high grade. Got some good, I'm going to take that one piece of sleet out of it that was just hanging in between those points. Susan Basil, that one is as high grade golden piece as you can get. That one is really good. There's only a couple more golden pieces.
Oh wait, no, Catherine K's came in first.
Catherine did it.
Came in first, yep.
Catherine K came.
That's 12.
Do what?
Yep, that's 12. Catherine K.
Catherine K came in first on that one, Susan, but that one is a really, really good one. This is a good one with the way that it makes that bridge. It's only, I got, I think 3 Goldens, and then I got there's a few more. There's a couple more that's, and they're not in the $100 range, but this one is a really good golden color. It's got that bridge, that needle point that comes, that's a double pointed needle point coming across and just kissing the tip of that big one. That's a really cool piece too. This is 100-13. It's $100. This one is really thin. It's thin, lightweight. That one's a good one too. Those, all right. 100-13. Ricky Lewis. Ricky, I'm supposed to be giving Doug your information. He's going to be in your neck of the woods next week, I think. With some, he don't have a whole lot of the golden stuff, I don't think. He don't have a lot of colored pieces either, because they put 90% up through the bat. This one is the last one of the $100 ones that's got this. Well, one of them's got a little bit of gold, but this one is a really good gold burr. This is the last one that's really got a lot of gold color. There's a couple more that's got a little bit. This is 100-11, and it is a big hand size gold. It's got some nice gold needle points on it, like really nice needle points, and they're good tips. And all right, that was 100-11. Got a couple of clear ones, and then one more is a little bit of gold in it. 100-10. This one's definitely not gold. It's just as opposite. It's as clear and clean as it can be, with no gold color in it at all. Long points, 100 is a nice plate. I have to get this up. It's so tall. I'm going to get it up where I can see a little bit better of it. All right, you can see how big it is right there. Actually, even though it's thin based, it's actually probably about 4 inches. Yeah, right at 4 inches high. 100-10, it's $100. All right, let's do 100-14. This one is super thin glass back. This one right here is this one is thin. I'm going to show a little bit more of this one off. This one is, I may have to turn the light off to do it, but this one, it'll help when I got to adjust the camera. Shut up, Wade. Everybody tell Wade to shut up, please. Wade, shut up. Wade, that ain't right. You ain't right. Not that old, Wade. He said I'm getting to the age that they need to take away my driver's license. All right, I'm going to show this off a little bit, if I could. I don't know why it's not showing up. That is just, it's unbelievable. Cool looking. That's the center of that cluster. And it's now, it won't. Now you ain't never, I'll never get it flipped back over, will I? All right, this is, I'm trying to show it off.
You got it pointing sideways off. You just need to stop touching the camera.
He told me I can't touch the camera. That ain't right. I'm shining that through that, but that's got some long points on it too. See that points? I'm trying to, I don't know if people like me doing that, but I'm trying to show how thin. These things are paper thin. That's the only way I can show it. All right, I'm turning the light back on. All right, there it is. All right, it's probably about, I don't know, 5.5, 5 3/4 inches long. Glass backs, paper thin, 100-14, $100. Good tips, really, really good shine. All right, this one's got a little bit of gold in it. A little bit of golden color. High grade, this one is super, super, super thin, shiny. All tips on the backside. I don't know how you can show it any better than that. But anyway, it's got a little bit of gold in it in 1 or 2 points, which is a little bit of a different than some of them. Most of them have you know, either gold or not, but we do have a few of these that are speckled up like this. 100 dash, is that dash 9? 100 dash 9. Should have put a line under that. $100, 100 dash 9. All right, last one on the $100 pieces, and we'll sell something off of the round table. 100 dash, this one's 100 dash 8, $100 piece. This one is high grade as it can be. It's got a little bit of that gold quartz, this double point that grows right up through this one. And it's a $100 piece. I actually got a little bit of like some black color in down in the base there a little bit. 100 dash 8, that's a $100 piece. All right, now I'm going to go. We got some $150 pieces. I'm going to sell one of those off that round table, or do something with the round table. And I may just not worry about the round table and stop putting those really, really good pieces in the center. People tend to be. Where are you going? I don't know where he's going. This is 150-2. Probably the round table, I may just start putting smaller stuff on it. I just try to give people a chance to get a $2,000 piece for a lot less money. But that piece right there is definitely, the centerpiece on that one's definitely a $2,000 piece. All right, I'm going to go through some of this. Well, I was going to get him to hand me some stuff, but he took off. So 150-2, $150 piece. This one's got some gold in it. It's got a streak of gold or two that comes across right in the middle of it. And it is another one of those that's probably the thinnest one so far. That you can see the gold streaks in that base. This is the base of it. And it is paper thin as it can be. Those pieces like that are really nice. $150, 150-2. All right, Wade, I'm going to get you to get me one off of the round table here in just a minute. I'm going to do this last one, this one right here. We got.
Morgan said, hello, did I miss the quartz covered in the hematite?
We've done some of the colored stuff, the stuff that's in the hematite colored stuff. We did some of them. We've got a few more. We've got probably quite a few more. We've got flats stacked everywhere, Catherine. Points and clusters and small clusters and all kinds of stuff. We can send videos and show whatever. It's hard to show the flats and people.
It'd be easier just to do a video call with
Yeah, we could actually put a couple of them on video. I'll show a couple of them before we get done here, but there's some flats, some small stuff. There's a little bitty flat right here behind me. I'll do something with it.
Any almost black?
We've got some that are completely black out there at the farm. I don't get those. I mean, I didn't bring a whole lot of those. Doug said he's been selling those. Everybody wants them, and I don't like them, so I don't bring them up here. There are a bunch of those black ones. Not a bunch. There's a few of the black ones out there. There's some big ones and some good. I think they put those in the vat today, though. Those big ones. Yeah, I told them put them in the vat. I don't like the black ones like that.
It's about what you like.
It ain't about what I like. Wade just told me. He just explained it to me. This one's priced at $195, but it's $150. It's gold, and it's 150-3. It's $150. I moved it to the $150 deal, but it is a really good piece. Yeah, we've got some good hematite colored pieces. That I've got that one that's got the blue stuff on it over there. I haven't shown that $65 one. I've got a bunch of them, or not a bunch. I've got a few more. This is got some good color on it. It's not going to show up that great.
Said, yes, those are the ones I want. She's been messaging us.
Okay.
So, we look back at that. But,
yeah.
This is why you still can't afford hot dogs. You're worried about what you like.
Wade said that's why I can't afford hot dogs, because I'm worried about what I like. Those black ones, I will get some picked out from out there at the farm. Doug's been telling me, and I've just been sending them to the vat. I don't know. I shouldn't. Hey, nobody's ever accused. Yeah, nobody's accused me of being too awful bright. But hey, it is what it is. Anyway, 150-4, $150. This piece is paper, less than paper thin, with, I don't see a single nick on it. Good color, $150, 150-4. I'm going to go ahead and get a few of those colored pieces, a few more of those. This one right here is one of my favorites from last time. That one is actually just number 3, $60, but that one is a really, really unique piece. Do what? Wade's wanting to sell enough to get a carton of eggs. We'd have to sell the whole boat shed, Wade.
Oh, I said maybe one day.
You said maybe one day. Okay, all right. I'll show some more of there's a lot of those colored pieces that I ran through that I don't mind running back through some of those, but there's some more over there that I haven't gone through. And there's the bid on ones. There's got some good color on them too. If you're just joining us, I'm supposed to be going back through those real quick. I'm going to go, hey, I'm glad I remembered. I got to go back through those. Somebody would have got all of them for $5, and I don't blame them at all. Catherine, here's a flat right here. This flat right here is a small clusters. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like 13 to 14. It's priced for $100. It's high grade pieces. I'll do $80 on that flat if you want them, and I can show them off individually if you like to. But I've got some more of those flats, so I just grabbed that one. That flats is $100, and like I said, and I'll just do put flat number 1 if you want it for $80. This one's one I was showing off just in. That's a high grade piece. Number 3, $60. That is a really cool piece. Let me get those the bid pieces one more time.
Kay said 80, and Adam Wild said bid number 10 for $10.
All right, number 10 for $10. Adam's still bidding on those over there. I'm about to show those off. Catherine, I got you on that with that flat. Here you go. There's some flats of those. Yeah, I said $80. Wade's looking at me like I lost my mind. He does that a lot. All right, I'm going to go ahead and run through the bid ones one more time. And for those of you who joined us a little bit later, I got some other colored ones too. We'll go through those. But for those of you who joined us a little bit later, I just decided for fun to run some of these. And there's some pretty good pieces in this.
Connie said number 10 for $12.
Number 10, $12. All right, I just decided to bid out some of these. I don't like to do that too much, but it's for fun. Some of these are we're just bidding on, and whoever's leading it, I don't care if it goes for 12 or 5 or $3 or whatever it goes for. Whoever's leading it at the end of the show will be the one that gets it. And anyway, let's see where we're at here. Let me go over these. You'll probably have to change the lighting. Wait, I'm going to show these off. This is you have to brighten it up in order to show. It makes the brightening it up makes the slightly milky quartz look completely white, and it's not that white, but it does show the color. So the color's coming around. This is bid number 1. No matter what anybody bids on any of this is the last time I'm going to show them, but that's some good color. I'm gonna have to change the camera around though, so that people can see it. And I'm going to show that color off a little bit. That's bid number 1. Whatever it's leading at the end, we will let everybody know before we finish the show, the live show here. We'll let everybody know we'll just let everybody know the winning bid. So whatever's leading at the end, Wade will tell us, and we'll be done with it. All right, this is bid number 2. And this is bid number 2. And this one's got some good tips. It'll ride 2 different ways. It's actually a big piece. It's hard to show. It's got like a big streak of color that comes right across the tips right here. So it's coming around. It's on the top. You can't hardly see it from the top, but it does right there. It's got some really good color. It's a streak of purple, like a rainbow. Number 2, bid number 2. That was bid number 2. Just whatever. I'm going to go through these real quick. The rest of these. This one is bid number 3. This thing has got some spectacular color. It's all over. Got some metal beads, and Pops used to call it junk iron, but it's got some manganese beads that probably go into the quartz and some keys. The color is spectacular, and we can't show it near as good as what it really is. That is bid number 3. I'm going to get past these real quick. Bid number 4 is also, it's got a, like the tip's missing right there, but you can see the color goes right through it. Bid number 4 is that, look at that right there. That is spectacular color on bid number 4. All right, I'm just doing these randomly for fun. Bid number 5 has got some points missing on it. It's a big piece, got points missing, but it's got some, the big center point that comes right out in the middle is coming around. It's got some really good color on it. Show it off. It's bid number 5. That's a good center point right there. And it's got some, it's not even showing up the color, but it's actually got some really good color. Purple, a lot of purple and blue on that one. Bid number 5, that's got a lot of purple and blue. All right, bid number 6 is a big, long piece.
I can't keep up with the chat right now.
Yeah, you just have to catch up in a minute. All right, bid number 6 is probably about 7 or 8 inches long. It's at least 7 inches or so, maybe 8 inches long. It's got points missing, but the color is spectacular on all the way from one end to the other. The color is really rainbowed up. It's not showing up near as good as it probably is. I'll bet you that one would stand up like that right there with just a little bit of help on a shelf. But that is, the color is impossible to show. It's as good as it is. So it's rainbowed up. Bid number 6, that one's a big one, and it's got a lot. The points are not the best in the world, but the color is really good. All right, going on, bid number 7 is a little bit of a golden piece. It's super water clear, tips growing back and forth. Got some of that black stuff that Doug's talking about, that coating. Let me get the points where I can see it. You can't even see it. It just completely goes away. There's some of those that are coated in that. I really don't know think that's metallic, that black stuff, but it's on top of the gold. But that's bid number 7, and it is water clear with the little bit of gold color on the outside with that black. I don't know what that black is. It may be silver for all I know. I know that we had it tested a long time ago, and some of it had, you're going to have to darken it down for these next 3. Yeah, that, I know we had it tested and it had gold and silver and all, I mean, traces of all those metals and you know, lots of that in it. Bid number 8, it was a mixture of all kinds of metals, a lot of gold. There was actually a high concentration of gold, but you couldn't mine it, but it had when we had it tested. That doesn't mean that all of it's the same, but I would assume that most of it is. This one is bid number 8, and it's got a couple of little bitty, kind of like slightly nicked on that end of that one. It's got some really good clear points sticking out from all around, though. It's a good piece. Bid number 8, that's actually a really good piece. Now, bid number 9 is the one that I got dirt all over everything. All right, bid number 9 stands up on its own. That's a long double. That piece right there is, it is just unbelievable. I have to get you have to zoom in a little bit on it, Wade, so we can see that one after those big ones. But that one is, it's doubles just standing up tall like that. That one's actually, how tall is that? About a little bit over 3.5, 3.75, 3.5. But it's got needle points growing out between the points over here, like needle points. And it's got all doubled on the bottom. Maybe a little too dark, but that is a really cool piece. Number 9, bid number 9. All right, let me put it over here.
Caught up with the chat.
He's finally catching up. And the last one is bid number 10, is a nice, clear, glass back, high grade piece. Really good, bid number 10. All right, that's got the bid. That'll be the last time I'll show the bid stuff. Whoever's leading on those, no matter what the bids are, whoever is in the lead on those when we get done here in just a little while will be the winner of those. Let's go ahead and do another quick giveaway. You know what? I'm going to give away that big point. It's got some good color on it. I'm going to give away a colored one right here. Look at that needle point right there. That's crazy. All right. All right. Let's give this one away. It's got some good rainbow color on it. It's a little bit milky on the double end. This is a big piece. This is number 5. It's $25. And got some good color on it though on that end. All right, I'm gonna let it circle around. 1 to 20. 1 to 20 is your guesses. We're gonna give away another $25 piece right quick. I don't know. I don't have any idea. I don't even keep up with what we give away.
13, Ricky Lewis. Oh, you didn't give away. I'm trying to catch up. I thought you just sold one. If he wants to re-guess, he go ahead.
Okay. I wasn't putting down 13, Ricky. I was not putting down number 13, but Wade called it out when you put it in. So everybody, I will tell y'all, 1 to 20, and it is not going to be 13. It wasn't going to be 13, but Wade, since Wade said it before I wrote it down. Wade, shut up before I hit you with something. Uh-oh, he got kicked off of TikTok, so he's got to get us back on there. That means they'll have to log back in. Some people will. It will not be 13. Huh? We'll have to stop using it, you said. Nah. We'll have to figure out somehow another. We'll have to get somebody to watch it and watch it for us or something like that somehow. No. I don't know how to know, but we'll have to know. All right, would you get us back in it yet?
Yeah, it's going to take a minute for people to join.
We'll have to wait for people to join. I don't want anybody to get cheated from a giveaway. Don't want anybody to get. I was not writing down 13, but Wade thought it was something that you were. Wade said he just caught up on on the chat, and he said Ricky Lewis 13, and I'm like, well, okay, and he realized that was a guess. So it is not going to be 13. If anybody guesses 13, re-guess. It will not be that because Wade told me that number. It wasn't going to be that anyway, but I just think I should at least, because I hadn't wrote the number down yet when he said that. All right. Everybody back in for the TikTok deal? Let's show the round table real quick, and I'll sell something off the round table. I'll move this one. We'll go to that giveaway in just a minute. Hand me one of them medium-sized pieces. Give me that gold-colored one, that big gold-colored one right there. No, the big brown one. Yeah, the big gold brown one there. What? Yep.
Was 140, now it's 98.
R7. This one was $140. Now it's with the 30% off. It's 98. What did you do with the? Oh, here it is. You got to show it over here, Wade.
Huh?
You got to show it.
Oh, hang on.
We're gonna let people get back in. We're still gonna do the giveaway, but the TikTok kicked us off. It makes us do a puzzle every few minutes or some junk. It's the craziest thing in the world. I don't know if you can undo that where it doesn't make you do that or not. Zoom out just a little bit. This one's got some really good color on it. It's not rainbow, but it's gold and brown and gold. It is cool. It's a really good piece.
Well, we got trouble in here now.
This one was $140. What did you say it was now?
98.
$98. This one is R7. I will do $75 on R7, and it is a big piece.
Ricky Lewis, R7.
R7, $75. All right, good deal. R7 is definitely worth $100. I was just going to get somebody to buy this one because it's so. That one is actually a $150 piece. I was just, what is it, $75? All right, $75. I knew he already said he would buy it, but I don't care. I do stuff like that. I negotiate after the fact. He said he would buy it for 90, but I went down after that. I do stuff like that. I negotiate in reverse. All right, we are back at it. All right, $75 on that last one. Take that $75 off the round table. And that's at least a $150 piece, but that he got for $75. But it is what it is. or it is what it ain't, one of the two. All right, we are about to reveal the winner of this one. The round table went down. That's a $1,300 piece in the center of that round table. If it was worth a nickel, it'd be. So the round table is now $872, and we took the $75 off the round table. All right, so the winner is number 18 or number 81, whichever one's the closest. Number 18. Number 18. Wow, that's too bright.
Oh yeah, it's still on the colored.
Yeah, it's still on the colored one, but it is okay. It's still.
Catherine K had an 18.
Catherine K had an 18.
Yep. Catherine K with the 18.
All right, Catherine K is the winner. Congratulations, Catherine. All right, let's keep going right along. Let's see where we was at now. We got some more colored stuff to go through, and I've got some more of the clear ones. Let's do these, and then we'll do those colored ones over there. I'll have to carry those over here. All right, let's do some of these. These are just numbers. These are random priced numbered pieces. This is number 8, and it's $50. This is a high grade piece, $50 piece. I'm going to run through a few of these and then some colored pieces. I got a bunch of those little bitty flats. If anybody wants some of those, look at some of those. Flats of clusters and points. If anybody wants a train load or truck load, 9 truck loads and 9 train loads, we will definitely fix you up with whatever. We've got some of them that take a train to carry one piece. So just let us know if we can help you with any of that stuff as we go along. All right, we're still going. Number 8, $50. This is a high grade piece, that glass back high grade piece. And number, I don't know how I'm doing this backwards, but I am. Unless that's number 9. That's probably a number 9. Nope, it's number 6, I think. We're going to call it number 6. And it's that's a high grade piece. That thing will set up that way, set up either way, and it is $75. That is a high grade piece. And it is, those are 6-inch long, 6-inch long rulers. So you can see it's probably, it's about 7 inches, 7.5 inches long. All right. So number 6, $75. All right, let's do one more or 2 more of those, and then we'll go. This is a really thin glass back piece, number 7, and it's $65. The points are kind of all on this one right here. They're kind of all going the same direction. Wade's rearranging stuff. That's a thin base, All right, number 7, $65. I can't believe that one's $65. Look at that piece. That's way better than $65. That one should be in the $100 section over there. All right, let's go ahead and this one right here, I'm going to skip over and do one of these. This is a really high grade piece. This one, got a little bit of dust on it there. Number 9, this is a really super thin, high grade. Price for $195. I'll do $165 on number 9 if somebody wants a really high grade piece. This piece is so thin that, I mean, you can see the holes through it. I guess you can. Hopefully you can. The base on that thing is, this is really high grade. The points are just water clear, long, perfect. Number 9, I'll do $165. Somebody wants a really high grade piece. All right, there's another. I'll do number 10 is a golden color one, a little bit of a golden. It's not, no, it's just got a real light golden color in some spots. It's mostly clear. I'm going to do some more colored ones after I get done with number 10, and then we've got a bunch more. I'm going to show those 2 that I just added over there on the corner real quick. This is number 10, and it is priced for $200. This is another high grade piece. I'll do $175 on number 10. If anybody wants another high grade piece. All right, this one is one that I brought over today. there's a bunch of them. That one with a double, I'm going to bring it over here too. That one's underpriced by far. I've been thinking on that. I didn't do good on that. This piece, I'll probably have to bring it back up higher, but this is a spectacular burr. This is the back side. It's bald on the back side. This piece is 6.12 pounds. This is number 25. It's priced for $365. I will do $300 on this one. And that is, I mean, it's definitely a deal on that one. 6.12 pounds, $300, number 25. I'm going to go let it circle while I'm getting this doubled piece. There's some really good pieces over there. I'm not even touching a lot of those pieces. And then I'll do some more colored pieces. Wade will have to adjust the camera for them, but it is what it is. All right. All right. So, put this one back. There's a big plate that I added too, a $400 plate that is probably a $1,000 plate for $400. This one, like I said, that point's not even touching. That is a long double, just a big water doubles. I showed this one earlier. This is a double right here. This is a big long double. That's probably, what is that about? Oh wow, 5 3/4 inches or so, almost 6 inches long. Clear in the middle, doubles and doubles going every different direction. It's priced for $140. I'm not going to do any less than $140. That one's underpriced by far, like way far. Look at that cross double right up there on top. That one is number 24, $140. That's I was selling those for $500, $400 and $500 a few years ago. That's $140 is like a third. That's a really good piece. And number 27, $65. This one I showed off earlier. I'm just back over there by it, and so I got it and picked it up. There's a bunch of them I haven't shown over there. This is a high grade piece for $65. I mean, them lines are really showing up good on that. The growth lines and all of that. Lemurian lines, they call them nowadays, and all that. Number 27, $65. All right, we got some bigger stuff. I'm gonna have to change over for some of that colored stuff. Wait, I'm gonna get some of the ones that are over there. I've got a bunch of them right here too that we can show. I'm gonna go over there and get them out of that box over here. Get some of these over here. Oh, there's not very many of them over here, is there? Wow, there's not very many. Oh, there's those down there. Okay, I see them down here. Get a few of them. There's another box full over there I can't get to. Get these. I'll get a double handful right here. This is that blue one, that one with that blue on it. It's do what? All right, until they're done. All right, here we go. This one is, I should change the price. This one's got those little beads. I don't know what that is. It's got some rainbow color on it. Got that blue. It's got that black stuff all over it. Long point. Water clear. When you look at the part where it doesn't have any coating on it, it is super clear. And that's number 16, and it's $65. That one's, if that one doesn't sell, I think I'll just put that one, I may put that one back and stop, not show it anymore, because that one's way underpriced for $65. It's probably 5.5 inches long. If it didn't have any coating on it, it should be $100. Catherine K got it. 16. Yeah, it would be worth more than that if it didn't have the coating on it. All right. This one is golden. Wade likes that one, Catherine. He's liking that one. He likes them. I like all of them with that blue on them too. Those are really cool. I've never seen that before. All right, this has got some golden, got some color on it. Most of it's gold. I'm going to take that little tip right there off of there. It's natural as it can be, but I'm taking it off because there it is. That's just a little sharp piece, and I don't like those. All right, that is all rainbowed up, but it's golden with a little bit of that black. This piece is big, and it's not numbered, and it's not priced. I'm going to price it right now, and probably going to, wow, look at that honeycomb backing on that. Look at that. Well, I could, look at that honeycomb backing. Wade, you might